quick test. I'm just while I test to make. Hey Obsidian, what's up? Nick, how's it going? Your fancy. So, before we properly get into it, hopefully you hear the mic quite well. Decent quality. Let me know if you're having. You can probably hear this. I'm gonna mute it for a second. The detection is very bad. Mic seems to be okay. Might be my noise gate. Hold. Okay, so this should pick up everything. So it's still dropping in and out. I adjusted the noise gate slightly. Adjusting the noise gate should work, as far as I'm aware. Hopefully it's not still cutting in and out. Maybe a little bit still. Just again. Try that. Hey PLO, what's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Let's get some sound going so we're not just left in the dark while doing this. There you go. We're starting a few minutes early. I'm not actually starting the stream. This is just to make sure that my internet is up to the task right now. It hasn't dropped a single frame so far, which is looking quite nice. Watching 2 streams with my volume on priority. You're watching 2 different streams, or you're watching on Twitch and YouTube? So enjoy the double show, I guess. Doing fine, that's great to hear. I'm doing well too. Just gonna be good to get back into it. What's up, Roxor? How are you? Good to see everyone again. YouTube messages are slower to show up. Okay, I see. Don't think there's anything I can do with that. Oh, you're watching Yukog Monkey. That's the Guitar Hero guy, isn't it? I believe so. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. That's a bit of a shame. I don't think there's anything I can do about that, though. That's unfortunate. I was playing Pokemon, very nice. Alright, let's see. So internet's fine. I gotta remember I don't have to worry about the mic. I'm kind of missing SSX, really want to get back to it. Yeah, you definitely should. Like playing it or watching it or both. It's Pikmin Fire Red. Responding instantly or earlier to Twitch messages. It's a bit weird. Alright, so I'm gonna enter the game for a second. Like, you're not supposed to be able to see this. I just want to hear The game audio is not an issue, right? The game audio is in the background, but you can still hear it. So, like, just listen for the music and the sound effects and what have you. God, this game feels weird right now. It's gonna be fun to get back into it. The game is louder than me. Interesting. Okay. Anyone else feel that way? That might require an adjustment, if so.
Stay tuned for all the latest news here on Radio Big.
Yep, this is Zoe, alright. Hey Simon Desser, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. Okay, so the game outlouds me a little bit. I can probably fix that. Let's try 5. Okay. How's that? Let me turn on some music actually, so that you can hear how that compares to. I've placed the mic where I would think it to be reasonable for it to be placed. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna pick up my voice clearly but not awfully loudly. This time on the stream, watched almost all my videos, great content. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Glad to see you drop by a stream. Fucking PogChamp, what's up Fruit Dragon? How's it going? I can tell you are excited, and as am I. If the audio balance is fine, then I think we can start. Sorry about making you sit through that. Let's get to the actual game, shall we? Alright, so sorry about making you sit through that. That was just a brief little test. It's just a brief little test to make sure everything was working. Chat bug. No, so what's happening? Also, what's up, Tormy, by the way? Good to see you. We're using Restream right now, which means I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, and then messages that are sent in Twitch that you can see are from other people, and you can see who sent in the little brackets. Oh, Nightbot's at it again. Didn't take long. Alright, so you should be able to see everything that's going on now. Hello. Alright, looks like we're good. So the plan for today then, did he jump up on the chair? Oh, he just jumped. Oh, he jumped into the other one. He knows he's on camera. Okay, so I'm gonna work on finishing Zoe, which should take, you know, about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending. So that's pretty nice. All of my personalities had a voice in the chat. All those different personalities are finally breaking through. Alright, so what's missing? Peak 3. Have I done Gravitude? I have not. Alright, let's start off.
Welcome back to Radio Big. Our competitor spotlight moves on to highlight.
So yeah, hopefully this works well. Okay, by doing that I remove my chat. I kind of want the chat. There it goes.
Ultra talented and definitely smoking hot. And with the latest circuit results coming in, add consistent winner and all-round butt kicker.
Hey, what's up, Furry for 2.0? Interesting name, but welcome to the stream. We'll have a fun time here. What's up? You mod YouTube, I mod Twitch. Sounds like a fair idea. You can go between the two. Alright, let's do some of this work. After playing so much Steep and just not playing this game for a while in general, this is gonna feel quite weird, I'm sure. How do you do executioners? That's not how. That's not how. Alright. So basically, the new mic is... It's probably gonna be about level with my old headsets. I may have bought a dedicated mic, but it was only because it was cheaper than buying a headset. So I hope the audio is comparable to what it was with my headsets. That's what it was like when I tested it, so. Let me know if the audio quality is particularly bad to the point where it's grating and hard to listen to. Hey, what's up, Grifter202? Welcome, welcome. We'll have a good time here. It's lower quality. Interesting. 2004 kid, still play this game in Tricky. Love that game, played it again. So that's how you found me? Alright, well, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Hope you like my videos.
Oh yeah, it doesn't get
that I disappeared entirely. So, for those who might not know, because I'm kind of a private person. I don't really talk about everything that happens in my life, but I was away for about a month and a half. For a couple of weeks, I was touring Europe on a budget, and then I was staying in the UK for a month with my girlfriend while she was studying and I was being a lazy boy and doing nothing. But I'm back now. The reason I didn't start again right when I got back is because I had some school-related stuff that needed to be finalized once I got back. So there you go. What cities did I go to? So since this is basically my first time being able to travel to Europe, we pretty much kind of went to the tourist-heavy, like tourist-trap cities. So we went to Barcelona, Prague, Paris, Venice. We also went to Dubrovnik in Croatia. That was a very nice city to go to. A lot of fun. You like Barcelona? Yeah, it was a pretty good city. I have noted though, for the future, I'll want to go to places like this in the autumn or winter, because sure, while it's kind of cool to be there while it's at its warmest, it's a bit too warm for me. I'll be straight up honest. Oh, but I went to Barcelona with the main goal of swimming in the Mediterranean. Unfortunately, so we went to Prague before Barcelona, and on the tram this person unfortunately coughed in our general direction, and that made me sick, so I wasn't able to go swimming. Well, I wasn't able to go swimming. I still went to the beach, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't what I wanted. It was a shame. Dubrovnik is so amazing. I agree. It was a great city to go to. Funny thing is that just after I went on my summer trip, so you've been waiting for me for a while, huh? Let's see. Did almost the whole first and second peak. Just need these stupidly annoying challenges. They take a lot of practice, they do. Which ones are you having the most trouble with? I'm not yet partnered with Twitch, so I can't donate bits. I appreciate you wanting to give bits in the first place, but yeah, I'm not a Twitch affiliate, not because they didn't offer me, but because I decided not to take it, at least for now. See, if I was a Twitch affiliate, I wouldn't be able to do this. If I became a Twitch affiliate, I couldn't stream to YouTube. It would literally be in my contract not to, so that's a shame. And I was like, I don't want to do that. During Gumball, only at night, the scenery was killer. Yeah, we had a really nice place up in the hills too, so we had an amazing view over the city at night. It's pretty incredible. Alright, focus on this, make sure I actually get it done. That'll do. Grade up at least to all 11 everything. Oop, that didn't count, did it? This is number 12. I think it is. Starting another 100%. No, this is actually me finishing one. Zoe's not finished. Pretty sure that's number 12, so I think this is gonna be failed. Oh, never mind. That was number 11. Now, trying to read chat messages. It's gonna be interesting to get back into it. Rip was the one who finished, but I'm pretty sure we'll finish tonight, because I think Zoe's the only one remaining. So, there's that. Moderating the stream. Oh, making moderating the stream an actual challenge. We'll do that. Playing with all one? All one? No, this is a maxed character. She has all stats at 11. Oop. I'm probably gonna do an APR after, and it's gonna go poorly, but it's gonna be fun. Let's do some monster tricks, shall we? Alright. None of that. But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to these last 2 months. Now that I'm back home, there's some school stuff I need to deal with. But hopefully that will fix itself soon. I'm waiting for an answer to an application, and if I get a yes, then we're all fine. So I'm back now. Hey, what's up, Konstantinos? How's it going? Good to see you again. Still at nighttime. I know, I know. So the reason I can basically only stream at this hour, my internet's really slow during the day to the point where it couldn't handle streaming. I need to talk to my ISP about that. I have a decent suspicion they're throttling, or at least it's either throttling or traffic based. I need to ask them what's going on. Can't ban. Tabbing over to the YouTube chat. It freezes in place. Okay, hold on. Need to focus. Okay. So it has to scroll all the way down. Yeah, it does that. At least when I'm streaming on both platforms, you get a choice. That's nice. Alright, grab gate 1. And my ults is that new enough. Not Fido JP. So if it turns out that this mic is actually lower quality than a comparable headset I could get, I might hand it back, because return policies in Norway are amazing. I bought this mic and I'm allowed to use it up to 30 days. Realistically, I'd only use it for about a week or two before I make a final decision on whether I want it. But up to 30 days, and I can basically change my mind and bring it back as long as the mic's in decent condition. I can just hand it back and either have a cash refund, or I can just, you know, get a similar product, and if I get one more expensive, I can pay the difference. If I get one less expensive, I get a partial refund. Hey Sassolino, how's it going? I have tried Steep. Matter of fact, we might play it a little later on. I've been playing it a lot since I got back. I guess you didn't notice, but that was me talking to you in the Steep World Tour chat. I said I know you from the SSX Reddit. That was moi. We're playing on a PS2 emulator right now. I have it for a normal PS2 as well, but this is where I have my main 100% file. Ooh. Hey Cade Bucket, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. This is a very frustrating challenge. Especially when you don't know how to deal with the gates. It's probably the hardest one in the game. Honestly, I don't know which one to say is the hardest one now. I've kind of got strats for all of them except, I guess the junction pains are up there now. New Line Collectibles isn't even that bad anymore. Never found the Gravitude gates, even in the PSP version. There's Gravitude gates in the PSP on tour version? Oh no. I need to try that out. When I did my full playthrough of on tour PSP, I never did that. I didn't even know that existed. Need to check that out. Another thing I need to check out is the console copy of SSX OG I was able to pick up while on my little trip. Was it not full? I mean, I think I did every track on every difficulty, or however that game worked. I don't know. I think I did everything except bonus content. So it was kind of like, I think my on-tour playthrough was kind of like doing all the events in this game, but not bothering with the free ride stuff. Got the auto warp. I can promise you that wasn't me warping. Hit a bad pixel. I'm well aware that sounds like I'm kidding, but no, I'm not. That actually happens there quite a bit too. Right, that was a numero dos. Let's do a monster check. I haven't done one since I started there. Aww. You know, it needs doing more mods. Maybe eventually. I need to... Well, I haven't really considered much of that yet, but we'll see, because Odakung's apparently a lot less active now. And Adam's a lot less active. I might need to make some changes. Some messages that don't pop up in the chat. Not that I can see. I've been seeing them all, I think. I'm reading multiple chats, so I have my... So I have this chat that I can read where I can see all the messages in the same window. It's a third-party chat client. One that snowflake, but need a rest. So that's why you're taking a dirt nap in the snow. I see. I guess a dirt nap in the snow would just plain and simply be a snow nap. Uh-oh. Order is slightly different. Yeah. Applied to a message that didn't pop up. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think I've seen every message so far. Because I'm cross-checking the third-party chat client with the YouTube chat I'm currently reading, and I don't see any message that's, you know, not there. They take a second to show up, but that's about it. Man's back. What's up, Ghost Life? You're Meme God, aren't you? I hope that's right. I apologize in advance if I forgot someone or if you changed your name and I don't recognize you or something like that. Might have to let me know who you are. I hope I won't do that much of that. It has been a hot minute. What's up, Nick? What's who talking about? Write the YouTube messages earlier than they pop up. Delay? No, that doesn't make sense because you're on YouTube as well. Can't be delay because we'd be on the same. Weird. Maybe I live in the future. I am the ghost of futures past. That's me. Where's Ebenezer Scrooge? I have unfinished work. There we go. Alright, alright. Still got it to some extent. Okay, where are snowflakes? Session 3 and up, right? Oh no. This one's probably not gotten, is it? Right, how do you do this again? Oh! Aw. Hey Pia, what's up? How's it going? How have you been doing? Moon's coming up in 6 weeks. That's true. I didn't realize. Hey Jespa, what's up? How's it going? Halloween. I don't know if I'm in the minority, but I'm not that big of a fan. Is that snowflake even up there? Because EA are cruel. That's why. Plain and simple. Didn't think I was gonna land that executioner. It was a tight one. It was. I'm gonna have lots of heart-in-mouth moments about that, I'm sure. YouTube stream thing on mobile is weird. I wouldn't doubt it. You can try watching on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. This is part of the reason I do this restream stuff. It's because, you know, some people can't watch on Twitch, some can't watch on YouTube. So this hits a balance because you can choose. And if you can't watch on either, then it's a big shame, and I pity you, but it's not that much I can do. Maybe I could stream to a third platform, but that would make the chat a complete and utter mess. I don't want to do that. Only good thing about trolling trick-or-treaters. Trolling trick-or-treaters. Okay. Do tell. Do tell. Birthday in like 40. Ooh, happy early birthday. Like, it's pretty much right there, so I can basically say happy birthday. How old you turning? This is my present to you. Get used to it. Alright, if you say so. There are like no trick-or-treaters in Australia, just didn't take off here. I see, yeah. There are trick-or-treaters in Norway, but where I live there are none. Because for a trick-or-treater to get to me, they have to traverse a road that could quite easily kill them if they're unlucky. So, it's not quite a highway, but it's not far off. Hey Timby, how's it going? It is some sort of external table mic. This is my first time trying out one of these. It was cheaper than the headset, so I decided I'd give it a try, since you have a 30-day return policy anyways. So if I'm not happy with it, I might as well just go return it. But yeah, specifically, it's the Turtle Beach stream mic. I don't know... See, my few experiences with Turtle Beach, like, I've never had a product myself, but what little I've heard is that their products aren't that good quality. I don't know if that's true, but that's all I've ever heard. Since you have the 30-day return policy, it allows you to give product a try. So that's what I'm doing. Especially their durability gets a lot of flack from people I've heard. Maybe on light years of delay, you're not sure? Hopefully not. Living in the countryside, exactly, Flav. Very nice. 18, ooh, big birthday too, huh? Well, happy birthday. Enjoy, you know, all the stuff you can do when you're 18. You know, for a fact, with you being Norwegian as well, you can get yourself some alcohol should you want to. Hey, Zeph Kid Productions. I'm on peak 3 right now. Peak 3, trying to get this snowflake. And welcome to the stream as well. See, I think I remember this was how I used to do it. And, I mean, this has potential, I just have to jump at the right angle, like that. Hey, Gabriel Lopez Perez, welcome to the stream. Do Pommel Me. I took Pommel Me off because I can't do the Stone Age if I have the Pommel Me on. So I'm sorry to disappoint, but I will do a monster trick. That's fine. I can oblige. Let's do that. Try using boost then jump. I appreciate it, Caleb Rice. Welcome, welcome. Looking forward to that. Man, you'll have fun. To buy this on Xbox still. The Xbox One. You definitely should. Alright, let's do it. Still have the ability. 1 and 2 and 3. There you go. Alright. So remaining snowflakes. Session 3 is cleared out. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Can I go there from there? Yeah. Alright, let's do that. Session 3 is not cleared out. So heckin' jealous? Why's that? Have triple Superman backflip? I think I do. Give me a moment. Alright. Give me another moment. How rusty am I? I don't know. I'm gonna do an APR a little later on, and we'll see. See, I kind of feel like... See, I kind of feel like the game is so ingrained into my fingers that I never properly get rusty anymore. But, I guess we'll see. Hey Techno, how's it going? Good to see you again. Yeah, I missed all of you too. See, I was hoping to basically stream the instant I got back, but school did not will it so. Thankfully now I can actually relax for a bit. Yeah, APR. It stands for all peak race. You know, the one where you go all the way from the top to the bottom. That's the APR. Right, session 4. What remains now? Kept Zoe with her default look. Yeah, I didn't bother to change the cosmetic items for her. Currently grocery shopping. Okay, I'll see you in a bit then. Prone to Metro City, exactly, yeah. Hey Aaron, how's it going? You're doing well? This restream still confusing you. It'll become a lot more natural soon. It looks like those are the flakes in the area. There's not one here, right? Feud, subdued, exclude, skewed, prude, crude, mood, pursued. Very nice rhymes. Did I miss something? What motivated you to do that? What about Kaori? I have changed her cosmetics, yeah. After I'm done this track, we can have a look at her and the other characters if you like. Since this is a file where my main goal basically was to get 100% for all of them, I didn't screw with the cosmetic items for all of them. Allegra looks her base self as well. Missed you. What's up, Big E? How's it going? What motivated you? An MLG version of my old account. Wait, did you do that? If so, I don't think I've ever seen it. I need to see that. Doing great. That's awesome to hear. You've kind of become a lurker. And don't worry about it, Obsidian. Enjoy the lurk. We gave her an all blue look. Hair included except her board. I like the... so I'm not gonna spoil it, but I've gone for a general red and black look. You'll see what happens when we get to do it. Just typed it once. Typed it once. Like you typoed it once? Right. Hey, what's up, Walter Baines? Almost certainly butchered your name, and I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream. So my favorite character in terms of character design would be Simon, because I love his over-the-top nature. The one I play as the most would be Mac. Alright, good. Sure was looking great to the Z. How's it going, kids? Good to see you again. Hope you've been doing well. The bat wings are nice. Probably gonna end up equipping those eventually. You call Simon? You called correctly. You know. I hope I set up all the ins and outs. I spent like a solid 2 hours setting up everything to make sure I've got everything the way it used to be, so all my stream alerts and everything should be working as well. But it's not impossible that I missed something and there's something I'm gonna have to fix at a later date. So I saw a flake up there. Probably gonna be one down here as well. Doing quite well. Haven't done anything in 7 months. Changing your topic in university is horrible. Oh, are you stuck in that situation where you're trying to change your topic and now you have to wait till the next semester to continue? Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Best character is Griff, gets shot. Hey, Griff strats might genuinely be strats and prone now, looking at Griff's stream today. $12 1G. It should work in the Twitch chat. One less. Ah. Of course Feedy would do that. Okay, so I know there's one up at session 5. Where's the final one? Who knows? Might. No. No, they aren't both there. There's only one. Oop. Yeah, there's one. Get that one. I'm pretty sure you have to go this way. A bit slower than that. Thank you very much. That's not gonna do. I held it too long. Unfortunately, won't be able to get anywhere from here. Is it this one? It's not this one. Not this one either, I think. Yeah. It's that situation, waiting for the next semester, where that topic's the one. Yeah, it's important to find a topic to study that you're actually interested in, passionate about. But it sucks that you have to wait. Hey Jake, how's it going? I am back. In box as well. How are you guys doing today? I don't think you're gonna get any monuments built in your honor boarding like that, friendo. I remember I managed to jump to that rail like once or twice, but it's quite rare. I know it's possible for a fact. Alright. That is above and beyond, she says. Alright. Just there. That should do. Nope. Famous last words. Hey August, what's up? Answered. Don't worry about it. I do not mind repeating. So basically, I was away for about a month and a half. For 2 weeks I was traveling Europe on a budget. For the remaining month I was staying in the UK while my girlfriend was. She was studying and I was doing nothing. I was just hanging around being my lazy old self. Oh, this will work, won't it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so where's this final one? Session 4 I believe is cleared out. There are none pre-pre, but I think I might know the one. Starting in half an hour. Do the time zones wrong? Yeah, you must have. I think. Because, yeah, Rippic started at 7, so yeah, we're 6 hours apart now. Good call. That's the one. Thank you. Welcome to the stream as well. We'll have a good time here. Let's just get on the rail. It's not an issue if you don't go too fast. See me in a long time. How's it going, Mentula? See you again. Yeah, it has been quite some time, to say the least. I think that's a fair assessment. My first rail ejection after getting back into it. There'll be plenty more of those. Oh! That last backflip. Very nice. Where did I stay? I don't want to say specifically, but I'll say within 3 to 4 hours by train from London. I'll say that. So I was in the southern half, basically. Where are the ads? Hope I'll get them soon. Like to watch ad streams. What, like, you know, AdSense? I should have AdSense. No matter. That should be it for Gravitude though, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, let's do brown. Hey Matt Stoney, welcome to the stream. Is this just a practice stream? So no, I guess you can view it as practice, but what I'm actually gonna do, or what I'm actually doing, working on finishing 100% for this character. This is basically a completion stream. Nice 2 hours of gameplay and 24 hours of advertisements. Yeah, no. I'd never be the person to drown my stream and my videos in ads. Yep, that's exactly what this is, just one average gamer. We're probably gonna play this, SSX for, I'll say 2 to 2.5 hours, maybe 3, and then not sure what else. I have a few options to pick from. I go in my budget Europe trip. So we went to a few major cities, basically, since this was our first time and only opportunity for a while to visit much of Europe. We basically went to the big tourist traps: Barcelona, Paris, Prague, obviously England as well. Went to Dubrovnik in Croatia, and a few others. Oh, I promised someone to show... And yeah, I'd say most of them are worth visiting. Okay, so this is the cowrie outfit I'm rocking. What are these brackets in the chat? So basically, I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch right now, so when somebody sends a message in Twitch, it shows up in the YouTube chat with brackets to show you who sent it. Okay, Flap's got you covered. I have so much money. It's actually surprising because it didn't even cost that much. Obviously, it cost a fair bit, but when you factor in that my girlfriend and I haven't had everything, so we basically cut the cost in half that way. And furthermore, we used Airbnb, so that's a nice bit of saved money. We bought cheap flights, far in advance, pretty cheap flights, and we just lived on a budget in general. It didn't cost that much more than it would have cost to just stay here for a while. Obviously it was a fair bit more, but it didn't require an insane amount of money. We were actually considering Amsterdam for a while. We decided not to save the money though. Plus, we'll have to leave some places for the next time as well, won't we? Which might be a while off. I am multi-streaming on YouTube, yep. Okay, I'm missing a couple of messages. Don't want to be. Visit Poland really cheap. Poland would be a nice place to visit. Could be. It's difficult to stay on top of it. Any of my flights get delayed due to the Ryanair strikes? No, we managed to dodge that. However, when leaving Barcelona, I saw there were some people who were lining up because of their flight having been cancelled. And that line was really, really long. It took about 3 hours from start to finish. So that was fun. Say how long I was on tour. Yeah, we spent about 2 weeks touring Europe, and then the rest was spent in the UK for her to study. I forgot about that. I did not remember I'm supposed to do that. Good call on that one. I forgot all about that. Got one joker. For me, it just looks like the same, because my only way of seeing where someone sent something is to look at this little icon next to their name, where I see it's either the little Twitch face, you know, the purple little face that looks kind of like a speech bubble, and then the YouTube logo for everyone else. I'm probably gonna end up forgetting that it's at here now at least once, so I apologize in advance for that. So everyone's back to school? Hey, I'm still waiting on my back to school. I'm really hoping it's gonna go through. I should... Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but I should get my application back tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be good news. Ah, nice. Hey Todio, how's it going? Good to see you again. Hope you've been doing well. Oh, this is bad. Oh, reacting time. Okay, 1 second. Need to focus on this. That's a miss. Yeah. This challenge is so hard. Living neat life, so no school anymore. And yours is about to end. Two very different takes on the matter. Enjoy the neat life, I suppose. And you, hopefully you get out of it. Why are you, or like, how are you getting out of it? You found yourself a job? If so, congrats. Did not spend more money than staying at home. I mean, that was an exaggeration. Obviously, it costs a lot more than staying at home. But, like, it didn't cost as much as you'd expect. So I'm actually quite happy with how the finances worked out. Only reason I was able to do this in the first place was because of some inheritance money I got. And it's not the wisest way to spend money, but I don't have any vices otherwise, so I figured I'll do this to treat myself. It's a daily limit. I didn't have a daily limit per se, I just made sure to not buy anything or do anything that we didn't need to do. Like, things like going up in the Eiffel Tower. Like, stuff like that we just didn't do. So. And savings like that add up. Obviously taking public transport everywhere is a big one too. Congrats, Feedy. Congrats. Hey, Gucci16. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time. Oh lord, it's really difficult to stay on top of everything that's happening. Warp up here. There you go. The tourist stuff is quite expensive. Enjoy the real city. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we didn't really do that. We did experience the city center, but we didn't do some of the more expensive stuff, tourist stuff. But the thing is, it's kind of, the way I can justify this to myself is that I don't really spend much elsewhere. Like, I don't spend much on games, I don't spend barely anything on clothes. Pretty much my only vice is food. But even then, that's not that big of a vice, so. What's my favorite peak or course? Favorite peak, I'm not sure. As far as peaks go, like, in general, all of it, it'd probably have to be peak 1, because it has most of the tracks that I consider, you know, to be great, but not the best. But my absolute favorite track is Starmile on peak 2, closely followed by Metro on peak 1. The fucking elevator was broken? Ah, the worst of luck. Yeah, that'll happen. Did I like Paris? Ah, you're French, okay, I see. It was okay. Interestingly, a lot of the cities we went to are supposed to have a lot of scams going around, but Paris was the only one where I could actually, where someone actually tried that. There was one person, I'm pretty sure, tried the bracelet scam on us, for instance. We were able to dodge that, but they're... Like, based on what I heard from other people, many of the cities I was supposed to go to would have scammers, but I didn't really see any except for in Paris. But aside from that, Paris was a very nice city. Large pizza at a nice restaurant for the equivalent of €7. That's basically what happened when we went to Prague, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Ireland's cheap. We were considering going to Ireland too. That might be a place to go next time. What's the bracelet scam? So, simple explanation, this person on the street comes up to you with some sort of plastic bracelet. They kind of aggressively get up in your face, put it on your arm, and they demand you pay for it. Like, after we left, I looked back and saw them trying another couple, and they weren't as dismissive, so he got them. I don't know if they ended up paying for it, but he definitely ended up hassling them. So he definitely ended up hassling them for a good while. I saw like they were trying to leave and he was walking after them, and yeah. There are also a ton of people who go around precisely looking for couples, and they try to sell them roses. I don't know if that would be a scam per se. Maybe if they give it to you and demand you pay. It's certainly aggressive marketing, I'll say that much. The lack of scammers in general. In New York compared to Europe. I can't say I've been to New York, but I wouldn't doubt it. It's a very European thing. Barcelona is apparently the pickpocketing capital of the world. Apparently. So, Rome had a fair bit too. Harassing streeters. I can see that. Paris is one of the most... It is, yeah. A lot of people are trying to scam tourists. Or at the very least, you know, questionable legality get money from tourists. Hey, what's up, Super Guinea? Good to see you. I am back. I am excited to be back. And what's up, KZ or Kazi? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Any new runs recently? Paid 20 pounds because the food is so good. In NYC? Interesting. Maybe one of these days we'll check it out. Going to the US is a little bit of extra hassle, isn't it? Feedy, you would know this. Do you have to get any extra papers to go to the US? I don't think you have to get a visa, but do you have to get like... Don't you have to get like an ESTA? Something like that. You're always on 212. I keep getting 212s. Well, hopefully that just means you're close to breaking through a barrier. Because if you get to a point where you keep duping the same time, that tends to mean you're getting close to breaking through a barrier. So hopefully they're a bit more interrogaty when you arrive. I was interrogated a little bit when I go to Canada. It's interesting because during this Europe trip I wasn't interrogated a single time. I was expecting customs at UK to be pretty much about as strict as customs in Canada, but no, he asked me 2 questions, that was it. Whereas in Canada I got asked like 12. Where am I from? Most European countries don't need a visa. I'm from Norway. I know Norway has a fairly powerful passport, so I could go to most any country without a visa. I think that includes the US, but I'm not certain. It's getting late, I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright, Cecilino, thanks for hanging out. See you later. Is it difficult to get a working visa? Do not know. If anyone knows, feel free to answer that on my behalf. It's your first week on this game. Yeah, you'll definitely get better at the base mechanics soon, 100%. I just want to talk to you for a bit. come on by. Maybe one of these days. I am gonna have to live quite frugally though the rest of this year to be able to justify this big hullabaloo that we did this summer. I'm basically not gonna allow myself pretty much any luxuries. Since I'm most likely moving into student housing if I get a yes on my application as well, it's gonna be extra important to live frugally. Jamaica's another place? Interesting. I just want to talk to you for a bit. Tried to sell you a postcard with Arabic words on it. So when I went to hand in my application, I ran into someone outside of the place where I handed in the application. And he was like, hey, I just want to talk to you for a bit. And he was like, do you speak English? And I was like, yeah, sure. So, turns out, he was from Belgium. But apparently, I thought it was someone asking me for directions or something like that. No, apparently he wanted to talk about God. So, I was surprised, but I decided to listen to what he had to say. I wasn't in a rush, so. I've never been stopped by anyone like that, so it's always interesting. With where I live, I don't get to experience stuff like that, so it's interesting to see what happens. Jehovah's Witness? Pretty much. Don't know if it's better to press and maintain forward. So, when you hold jump, it makes you turn, like you don't get to turn as sharply, so. And holding forwards is as fast as holding jump, so in 99% of cases, you should hold forwards instead of jump to get the extra speed. So yeah, holding forwards is definitely better. Nice guy, I mean, thanks for the credit, but I just wanted to hear what he was talking about. I'm not a particularly religious person, but I wanted to see, like what does he have to say? So, it's interesting. Okay, we're missing 2 flakes. Where are they? Are the ghosts? It's hard to know. It is hard to know. It's being able to analyze your runs and knowing where you're losing time is important. One thing, okay, I don't know if you do this, but one thing I can highly recommend you do. When you're doing your run, when you have like a vacant moment, like when you're on a rail or something and you don't have to do anything, look at the timer. See what time it is. So if it's like in the middle of 47, you call that a mid 47. Then next time, if you're at a mid 46, then oh wow, I'm here a second faster than I was normally. I use that a lot, and if I'm behind at any point during the run, it's just you restart. Okay, you already do that. Good, that's good. Played this for 8 years now, and you're a chick. Way better than your older sister in this game. A little bit of sibling rivalry. Always good. She played a lot too. Thanks for the answer. You're going to Australia to work there for a few months. Oh! Interesting. Yeah, best of luck on that. Have a sticker of Jesus on your door. Oh, you do? That's actually clever. Set up a GoFundMe account. Need to get me an Xbox One, like an Xbox One X. Need to play this in 4K. Why, that'd be cool, and I appreciate it. I don't really want to set up like a crowdfunding account. That's a bit much. Like donations are already a little bit much, given I don't do this for a job or anything. I appreciate everything that comes in, very much so, but it's not why I do this. Hey, Clever Pun, what's up? I'm not sure if you're a new viewer or not, but welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. I'm back. Actually, do. Your mom, she knows it's a strat to get rid of Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. They're like, like these aren't the people we need to try and convert. Makes sense. Should consider doing that. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing quite well. So until recently, I was a little bit stressed out about the school situation. And while I haven't heard anything from the horse's mouth yet, it's looking good. So I'll likely get my application back tomorrow. So if that's a yes, then I'm doing very well, in fact. It's just good to be able to actually relax and, you know, take it easy for a bit, start streaming again. You're a junior, one more year of high school to go. You're almost there, almost to that senior year. How's my summer? My summer's been quite awesome, to be honest. It was filled with lots of travel, lots of fun. Right, where is this final flake? Session 3. Let's have a look. Start teaching your 7th graders harder than it looks. Hopefully they're at least a good bunch of kids, because while teaching is hard, it becomes infinitely harder if the kids aren't interested, so. But best of luck. I'm sure you can be a good teacher. Jehovah's prosecutor or judge. Ha ha ha. What about a Jehovah's court stenographer? I don't think I've ran into any of those either. Hey Quantum, how's it going? What's up? It is tough to convert someone. That's why I predict they probably don't bother. See, the interesting thing about the religious person who stopped me is he didn't try to convert me. He didn't have any pamphlets or anything. He just wanted to tell me that. He basically just wanted to tell me that God loves me, and he wanted to just talk about it for a bit. Which is interesting. It was pretty nice. Top of run. Am I still missing one up here? Let's just have a brief check for everything. My English is perfect. Thank you, I appreciate it. I try. I'm trying to get better at English for years now.
Baby, I'm making history.
Haven't heard from him in ages. What, Jehovah? Yeah, me either. All of these are gone, aren't they? They are. Right, I appreciate that. Norwegians like American guys. They're decent people, yeah. Like, you know, America's kind of the world's punching bag in many ways. But for the most part, it's how the country's run that people criticize most of the time. Oh, and the stereotype, which I can see being a little true, that the average American's not all that smart. Like, there are a lot of gaping holes in their general knowledge.
Oh yeah, I like real material.
Hey Tupo, how's it going? Long time no see. How you been doing? I completely messed up the intonation on that. Or I completely messed up the emphasis on that sentence. How are you doing? Not how are you doing? General knowledge is atrocious. Yeah. I mean, there are stupid people in every country, but I do kind of wonder, because the American school system seems, more so than any other school system, to place too much emphasis on teaching you how to pass a test, not teaching you the material. That tipped the scale. I suppose maybe so.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, there are definitely tons of smart Americans. I mean, there's a reason they have some of the world's leading universities. But the average seems to be markedly lower than many other countries.
I'll take seconds.
People ask their group if France touched the sea. Stuff like that. That's general knowledge. That's a pretty gaping hole. I mean, it's not the type of thing you're going to be able to look back at and be like, oh boy, knowing that sure saved my life. But it's pretty easy general knowledge show, isn't it? See, the thing is, The interesting thing is, while many Americans would be lost for words if you ask them to name, let's say you ask them to name half of the European countries, right? So that's, let's make it simple and call that 25 countries. But a lot of Europeans could name 25 states. I know a lot of people that could, but no issue, even without a map. I don't know, maybe that's just the personal experiences I've had, but that seems to be the general trend. Of course, you know, stupid people everywhere. But school drills class to pass the SAT test. Exactly. Stuff like that. Hey Fuskut, what's up? How's it going? How are you? You can call me Emmy, Emi, will do. Oh, what's up? Okay, so I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch right now, and the reason you're seeing that is because the messages they send in Twitch show up in YouTube as messages from me, and vice versa. They can see you too. When you were in uni, you had to learn all 50 states. Yeah, we did that in high school. I had to do that in my second year of high school. Yeah, second year, because that's when we learned that's when we had geography as a class. Second year of high school. Yep. I also had to learn the major rivers and mountains and be able to place them on a map as well. Where in the world is this final snowflake, though? I feel like I've got a major omission. I am back. What's up, Blue Angel? Welcome to the stream. Still have fun. Identify half of the European countries on a map. Yeah, it would be interesting to basically do a full population census, where you just ask people a ton of common sense / general knowledge questions and see how they do. Change your YouTube name. Oh, you're Emily. Oh, okay, I see. Gucci16 was your nickname in middle school. I see. Okay, well, good to see you again. Yeah, since I've been away for so long, a lot of people will have changed their name by now. So, how many Americans think Europe is one country? A good question. Probably not that many, but I hope it's not that many. Hands up if you think Europe is just one country. Show of hands. Show of hands. America is one country. It depends on your definition. What's up, China? How's it going?
Oh yeah, it doesn't get any better.
It's kind of funny because in the European definition of America, more often than not, it's not one country. Session 2. Yeah, I wonder what they prioritize in its place. What's stupid is calling people you don't know stupid. Saying everyone not in the most regions stupid?
Yeah,
I might be stupid because I don't think I understood that. I think that flew over my head completely. People still say it's part of... Whoa, hello. If I could have landed up there, that could have been sick. Interesting. Yeah, someone should click that. American school system is terrible. Higher education is better. Right, exactly. There's a lot of emphasis on the top. Which is kind of interesting because America is where No Child Left Behind stems from, which I admit I'm out of my element, but isn't that supposed to prop up the weakest members? The Spanish? Do they? I'm not gonna say yes or no, because I don't know, but that's fully possible. Try to pass by more on wrist stream, or mine when I stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, when I was in elementary school, I was taught to consider it as, like, 3 continents, where we had North America, Central America, and South America. But now, now that I'm an adult, I would consider it too. Obviously, when speaking to an American, and I say America, I mean the US. It's all contextual. Say Mexico is part of North. I would say North now. When I was a child, I was taught it was Central America. No reading nor writing proficiency. I've heard some pretty big criticism of No Child Left Behind. Need to know almost every country of the world. It's interesting because while a lot of countries, a lot of people make fun of Americans for not being the greatest at geography, I can't really tell you why that's going to be important to your life. And you can argue, if you can't explain why something's going to be important to someone's life, should they even really need to know it? I don't know. I don't know. No, I genuinely have not found it yet. I do not know where the hell I'm missing this flake. Continent level, it was divided in North and South. Central America. Yeah, that's what I was taught, but different people in different places taught different things. I'd say the way you were taught is more correct, though. Like, that's what I'm on board with now.
Just sit back and enjoy.
Once missed your last finals test for history. 24-hour blood pressure monitor? Ooh. Couldn't you get some sort of, like, exception? It was a health-related reason, right? Try taking the speedrun route. Maybe it's the one at the beginning. Ah! Ah. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you, Flav. I appreciate it. I figured, since I'll have done this run during, you know, the race, it would have been this. But let me show you. Oh no, I have done all this. Can it really still be this? No. No. It's not. Friendo! Where is it? Likely not going to use most of the math. Guess we don't really need to learn it. Some people argue that. I'm not sure either way. Advanced math, you can argue. Might not be needed. I still think everyone should be taught basic math too. Like, I'll say up to 10th grade level should be taught to absolutely everyone. Even, I think I'd have a hard time finding a person who thinks that should not be so. Up ahead here by the cave jump. Why? Okay, yes, I'm just working on answering the question. Check both pipe flakes. I think I did, but that might be one of the ones we're missing, yeah. Before I can do any sort of 100% run, I'm 100% gonna have to relearn these flakes, that's for sure. Because it'll be a distraction. Panama Canal? I missed an entire... Did I miss an entire conversation? Sorry. Right, up by this cave jump. That would be this. I think the pipe is probably the best shot, though. I think you're onto something. Everyone should be taught addition, subtraction, percentage, temperature, multiplication, rent, basic economy. Basic economy is a big one. Yeah. Happy with your education, just wish you learned more English. English is certainly an important one. We dipped our toes into learning English. We had a brief attempt already in 1st grade, which was very nice. Okay, it is this one. I guess I didn't see it against the white background. Thank you! Finally. Quality of English in America is so poor. Really?
Radio
hear every like the kids say. Ah, yeah, there's
Apparently, from what I'm hearing,
there's a lot of slang and oversimplification.
on peak 3, the latest reports coming in.
In general, I say if you can understand what someone's saying, basically regardless of your background, I don't really see an issue with it. But you know, that's not constant. Because of how the country of Panama bends around the horizon less. Ah, that is true. Hey Eddie, what's up? I do remember you. Most schools start teaching English in 2nd grade. That sounds about right. Some schools in my area started teaching it in 3rd. We had it briefly introduced in 1st grade. We learned the weekdays and that was it. And then in 2nd grade we started learning words like basic body parts, door, colors, and a few other things. I hate this slopestyle so much. Kickdown is a tough one. It's, I'd say you can't really argue that's the hardest track in the game. Unless you're playing at the very top level, where Kickdown's actually, compared to R&B and Star Mile, it's the easiest slopestyle in my opinion, at least. Oh, and on tour and tricky now, very nice. For console or for emulator? Whee. Hey Hamput Westman, welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. This song's definitely high up in my list of favorite songs as well. Generally, when I talk about favorite songs in this game, I can never make up my mind between the top 5. So, the DJ, it's as if an old friend was talking to me. It really is. They did a great job with Atomica. Who's typing? I give it 5 seconds and someone's gonna have explained this. Everyone hasn't passed 10 million yet. I don't know if it's realistic to pass 10 million anytime soon. Granted, this is also the track that's probably seen the least amount of recent improvements. So maybe 10 million could be in the cards. Some language they know, they're speaking to their brain. Another time they're speaking to their heart. It might be so. I feel like I'm, for the most part, I feel like I'm genuinely, I don't know if I'd say better, but I have a much easier time putting my thoughts and complex concepts into words in English compared to Norwegian. I don't know if that's because I'm better at English or if it's simply because English has, you know, more words, more synonyms, more methods of expression, but yeah. Found Tricky at a video game store, at a mall, flea market in Packwood. Very nice. Yeah, I found a very nice used game store in while I was in the UK. That's where I picked up all of these games. Finally watched me stream for once. What's up, Croises? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. Oh, I hit that. Very nice. Whee. Aww. Aww. Hey Cole, super glad to see me streaming again. Oh, I had a great summer, thank you. We're in the UK, there I stay. I don't want to say specifically, but I wasn't awfully far from London. A few hours by train. Right, so I'm still missing this one. I do not know why I decided to jump off that in an attempt to get it. My chances drop dramatically. There it goes. Right, that makes 17, sorry. I'm born in Mozambique. Ooh, Mozambique. You're still a baby, you went to Portugal. You only know Portuguese. Yeah, hopefully I don't make myself look like an idiot here, but they speak Portuguese in Mozambique, right? I'm pretty confident in that. I'm what, 75%? If I'm not wrong. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's good to be back. We're gonna have a lot of fun. They do. Alright, good. Very nice. My stream began. Your last class. Timed it well, man. Are you on break or something right now? I missed something, I think. Eddie said something. A message not come through. The last thing I said he saw, he said hi. Or he said hey, sorry. Can't see the rest. Time to watch my videos. Just gonna go and get your old Xbox and play this game. That sounds like a good idea to me, Suck. You should do it. It's a lot of fun. Yep, you're from Portugal. You know, the first time you dropped by, I was instantly thinking, alright, this guy's probably Portuguese or Brazilian, because it's a very Brazilian Portuguese name. You go to high school, and do you not have breaks in high school? Like, even between classes? SpaghettiOs. I think you'll start the process of sleep because you don't want to be starting philosophy class. Yeah, you should probably make sure your mind is sharp for that. That sounds like a good idea. Norwegian's a language. Ow. That's what I get for reading chat. The way in which you build your sentence, very important. It is, yeah. Play whenever you get tired of Fortnite. I do not play Fortnite. I don't have anything in particular against it, but like, me as a gamer, I'm not that big on Battle Royale as a concept. So I tried a couple of games of Fortnite off my friend's computer. I wasn't that big of a fan. I don't hate on it. I don't do that with any game. Like, if people want to enjoy something, let them enjoy it. But it's not for me. You do a handstand on a rail. What, the trick I just did? On PS2 or PS controllers, it's L1. Or do you mean this? This is circle on PlayStation, bumper on Xbox One, and X on GameCube? I think so. Fourth biggest Portuguese-speaking country, what, Mozambique? I'm trying to stay on top, man. It's really hard getting back to reading chat while playing. I wouldn't doubt I'll get better at it eventually, but a button on Xbox, one of the bumpers, left or right, will both work. Norwegian is it revolves around how you build up your sentence. Yeah, I don't know the English word for that either. I believe a way you could explain it in English is that syntax is crucial in terms of how you want your sentence to be interpreted. I think that's the best I can do. Mozambique. Then I guess it's so Portugal is fourth. Okay. Already tried Fortnite. Glad if you wanted to play. All right. If I change my mind and I give it a try and I like it, then I'll let you know. Gotta go to sleep. All right, Vestman. Thanks a lot for stopping by. See you later and have a good night. And Blend's right bumper. Yeah, it's right bumper. 360. Hey Kalanji, how's it going? Good to see you again. Have any information? PlayStation, SSX on PlayStation, now in PS4. So do you mean this game being brought to PS4? Because no, there are no news on that, unfortunately. See, Sony aren't big on backwards compatibility. So if it was to be put on PS4, it would be as, you know, a game you can buy from their store. But even that's not looking likely at the moment. Session 2 is cleared out. Mean grammar. It could be grammar, but I think it's syntax because it's about which order you decide to place your words. Isn't... Okay, I'm not sure about this, but isn't grammar like an umbrella term for pretty much anything to do with writing in the correct way? Writing and speaking. It is syntax? Alright, so we're missing 5 flakes. I got all these, didn't I? Any I'm missing? I managed to get this as well. Alright, let me think about it for a moment. I'll do a mental quick scan of the entire track. Okay, where's session 5 place you? Got that one. I'm at least missing some down here. You know it's already on Xbox, PlayStation. Yeah, there's no new info on this game being on PlayStation. It makes me sad, but yeah. What degree am I pursuing? I'm currently going for a bachelor's degree in psychology. Emphasis on developmental psychology. So like, in simple terms, that's like how your brain and your cognitive abilities evolve as you go from child to adolescence to adult. Two. 4. Where's 4 again? It's right in front of the second 10 times, isn't it? Let's have a look here. You know, it happens every time you try to do math. Calculators can throw that error, don't they? I think I remember seeing syntax error on calculators when I enter it incorrectly. This game is so sexy on your 4K television. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. It would look very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I like it. It's I've got student housing lined up for this semester, so I'm in a bit of a sticky spot right now because I actually don't have, like, I actually am not registered as a student right now because the deadline was missed. But I sent in an application, and it looks like the application's been accepted, so third semester most likely should be underway. Comes to conflicting interests, well, in general, not just calculators. Is this one gone? It's normally a flake here, right? If there is, it is certainly gone. Oh boy. If only I had known. I don't know if this one's gone. If I had known I wouldn't be able to play for this long, there's no way I would have left peak 3 unfinished. I would have done like peak 1 or something easy to do. It's gonna bring us up to a grand total of 29. Is this the final one, or did I get this one? Fiddlesticks. Alright, now where the hell's the last one? That is the question. Right. Can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah. New flatmate sucks. Trying to terrorize you. Silly passive-aggressive post-it notes. Can we have an example? Check session 3 right path. This is a great opportunity to check it, so let's go do that. You mean staying up top for the entire duration, right? I'll have a look now. I think all of these are gone, but it never hurts to check. This is one of the hotspots for forgetting anyways. You're gone, you're gone. Yeah, they're all gone. So it's not this. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eye open, see if I can see a flake out of the corner of my eye. Oh, hello. It might be this one. Nope, not this one. Aha! Found. Always remove shoes inside. I see. I guess he's a bit of a neat freak. Nothing wrong with that. That's actually kind of funny. I think I'd I think I'd quite like that. At least at first. If I do get student housing like I want to, I won't have a roommate, thankfully, but I will have to share the bathroom and kitchen with someone. So that's gonna be interesting. That'll be my first time in a long time sharing stuff like that with another person. Right, that's that for this. So now... Yeah, I take off shoes when I'm inside all the time. There's pretty much no reason to wear them inside. Oh wow, that was a high jump. I could have done an XSA there if I had played my cards right. Ripped that stupid note right off and threw it in the trash. That'll show him. That'll show him. Oh boy. Like, living in some sort of collective, it feels like it would be really fun and funny and a real pain at the same time. Hey, it's the cat. What's up, Kill Cat? How about the big challenge versions? Beach track. Yeah, the music. Some great music. I swear you're not 2 hours late. Are you really? How are we going for that long? 1.5. Okay. You had me surprised there for a second, because sure, I've been playing badly, but surely I haven't spent that long. You're also gonna have roommates. I'm going to uni. Kind of scared about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hopefully you get a decent roommate. Like, as long as they deal with their own stuff, as long as they don't leave stuff for you to, like, clean up or deal with, I'm sure it'll be alright. It's a commuter, you can imagine. Yeah, I used to commute, but I realize now I don't like it. Wish for me back a long time ago. What's up, Inertia? Good to see you again. How are you doing? I'm finally back at long last. My roommates share a bathroom. So that's basically what I'm gonna do with this other person. I'm gonna have to share my bathroom and kitchen as well. Maybe I'm gonna be the passive-aggressive post-it writer. Nah, JK. I'm not that type of person, but it'll be funny. Anxiously waiting for when you can upload the 158. I'm excited to see it. Personally adore driving, it's fun. Yeah, to each their own. I had to commute by public transport, so... See, I don't know if I think I would rather commute by public transport than I would by car. For me personally. Was Canada banging? I actually didn't go to Canada this time. Although I'm sure Canada was awesome while I wasn't there. We went to many cities around Europe and we stayed in the UK for them. This is likely going to be my biggest vacation that I'm going to do until I'm like in my late 20s. So it was pretty great. Uh-oh. Guy can't say because his room was dirty. So an official notice to clean up the place. Ah, you're on the radar now. On the radar now. Yeah, like student housing places are really strict on their apartments and bed sits and whatever being clean. So. 158.4, yeah. I thought that would be around where a TAS would end up too. Record for a TAS on Throne? 158. It's the one Killcat just did. Though they said they'd do it, it's empty words. They're just acting threatening. Acting menacing. Yeah, that should be kicked out. Has my doubt been kicked? Yes, it has been. Okay, thank God I've got all of these flakes. This is easy. Just the big challenges. I need a bit to drink. One moment. I keep forgetting I don't have a mic. I need to move away. It's right down there. For once. So in general, how is the new mic? Is it serviceable? Because that's what it sounded like to me when I tried it out. It sounded serviceable. It should be possible in TAS, seems like a stretch. The stuff I say? What's that? I watched the TV series Cheers. I've seen it. Like I've left the TV on and then it's gone to Cheers, but I've never actively watched it. No. I'm gonna try something. Alright, that was wrong. New mic is okay, but has some echo. Yeah. It sounds like it's serviceable, but I just need it to be equal to or better than the gaming headsets I've been using. The early worm gets the manic depression. Ah, I see. Why is that? Like, in what context? No, I am gonna do this. I might be rusty, but I can do this. I have faith. Alright, let's do this. Land it, land it, land it, land it. Oh no! I stopped doing the damn trick. That's what happens sometimes when you try to be that fast. That can happen sometimes. Ratio's a psychiatrist. I'm studying it. I find the quote funny. I mean, I don't know what the context is, but it is a funny quote. I guess in regards to people who stress out too much. Because I can see that making sense. Hey! Haha! Holy shit. Dude. Is this actually possible to do in run? No, there's no way. There's no way. That's just a lucky streak. It has to be. That was very nice, though. Fraser had to leave the bar because he had to wake up early. Ah, okay, I see, so. It was just in reference to, he'll probably be tired in the morning. You're back. Welcome back, Obsidian. Okay, so, if you don't know why I was in shock just now, I managed to do an SSX followed by a double X. Like, in the same, like, sequence. That is really difficult to do, and that could potentially be strats for... Play my cards right, I don't see any reason it couldn't make 6 million possible, if you can do it every time. I don't know, maybe not 6, but definitely 5.8, 5.9. I should try that one day, just to see, because I might be able to. Be our head shrinker. I'll gladly give you a major discount. See, assuming I were to end up as some sort of psychologist or therapist, I don't know if I want to work for the state or not, or the county, I suppose, would be more accurate. I don't know if I want to work for the county or not. I'm not sure. YouTube stream discount, you know it. Go private, more money. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, but at the same time, that's kind of the thing making me second guess it as well. I don't know. We'll see. That accent of mine, the broads would love me. I'm already taken. I need no such thing. Studying the psyches of SSX players. Yeah, I'd see what makes them all break down. I've had a couple of breakdowns myself, not for a while, but this game has broken me numerous times. Dagipolis, within Norway. Create my own city. Interesting. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the laundry going loud. Okay. How do you get to the higher tier? There you go. Like that. You just jump up to this red rail at the very end of the pipe like this, and hand plant on it. I'm actually gonna try something. Can you do a triple X up here reasonably? Let's see. It's not high enough. Repetitive APRs. You know, I think you're right. I don't think you can do it every time, but maybe you can do a triple X followed by an XSAX. I don't know. If you can get Sackbust's little cool pipe transfer to work, then it definitely has potential. Am I done now? Hit right bumper? Yeah, right bumper. Yep. Yeah. So we're done with this, right? Wunderbar. Bronze? What happened here? Alright, gotta fix that.
Now for today's weather forecast, clear skies with little wind and mild temperatures. Things look a bit nastier this afternoon as we're talking possible whiteout conditions for peak 2 and 3. Check back and I'll let you know when I know.
What, did I like have to leave the controller mid-run? Playing SSX was the Force, I'd be Yoda. I can't say I've watched Star Wars, but I'm gonna assume that's one of the more powerful characters, so thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Epic Mites, how's it going? What is up? Long time no see. Hey, Shimaru789, long time SSX fan, first time chatter. Well, welcome to the chat. Glad to have you on board. How's it going? No input platinum, I wish. So the best no input run I've ever seen is a second place snow jam run. It was like a 259, I think. I really want to try to get a gold. I really want to try to get a gold medal. I really do. So Geoguessr speedrun. Oh, at ESA you mean? Yeah, that was really nice. Mod the game where literally every multiplier is 10 times. That would have a very interesting impact on the routes you'd take. At ESA. Yeah, it was a very nice run. I was away while ESA was happening, I think, but I still checked out that run a little when I got a chance. Friend only miss because he hangs around. He hangs around because you love this game so much. Oh no. How did that happen? Can only think about me. It could have been me. I'm not consistent enough at getting 25k, but I intend to get better at Geoguessr with time. I intend to get better. He was like, my friend loves SSX free, thus this game shaped my life for the last 2 years. Very nice. Yeah, this game has shaped much of my adolescence. Completely forgot the emphasis there. And you want to know? I had So right at the start of my little Europe trip, we were staying in Norway for one night, waiting for a flight to leave, and the Airbnb host I was at, he was a pretty hardcore gamer. He played like a bunch of games, including EU4. But we got to talking about games, and he said, like, he was talking about some games that he's sunk a lot of hours into. And whenever people talk about that, I always imagine how cool it would be if they said SSX 3. And for the first time in my life, after like 50 times it happened, and I was actually sitting there, like, I was sitting there, mouth actually open, like, gaping, like, it finally happened, like, anime eyes and everything. But basically, apparently he was very good, but he never told me any specifics, so I wonder, maybe he knows me without actually even knowing me. That would be very cool. Hey, Thomas McCown. Just got home, missed the stream till now. The video based on the poll. Yeah, so sorry about that long delay. I'm basically going to start that right away once I get my application back from school. I was planning to start that one day after I got home, but since school took priority, I had to deal with that. But now, now that I have a mic and everything, I'll basically work on finishing that in the next few days, probably. Couldn't hear most of the story there. Buffers? Something like that. Figure that this game helped with your math anxiety. That's a very nice story. Games can have some very nice unintended effects sometimes. Peak 2? Peak 2, okay. Where at? Wonderful. Oh, great. Of course the worst track is last. But yeah, I promise I'll get around to it soon. I have the survey results recorded and everything. Oh, excuse me. I have them all, so. Does your chat also appear there? It does, yeah. The people in YouTube can see your chat as well, so you can partake in cross-platform chatting. That was a difficult sentence to get out. See, I was hoping my Airbnb host would actually tell me about his favorite tracks or whatever, but the topic changed, and I was like, fair enough. If you're out there, Airbnb host, feel free to privately hit me up. We can talk about SSX all day long. Cloud left. Yeah, it's Kaylee's there, but I think he's buffering, so glued about Kaylee Cat. You'll not now? Why is that? Became very good at multiplying. This game was actually crucial in helping me learn how to do map on the fly. Like very basic map, granted, but because I was like right then and there, so if I'm doing a slopestyle track, right, and I get to a certain point where I have a bit where I can think, like maybe I'm approaching a jump and I'm not doing anything. Basically, I'll be like, okay, so my base score is 1.2 million. I'll have roughly 550,000 combo. This 10 times is going to get me 600,000, and then I'll quickly calculate that. And with how on the fly that is, it was actually very nice in. It's actually very nice in teaching me how to do math under pressure. Basic math, granted. No derivatives here, but. Picked up Soul Silver after a long break from the game. Caught Lugia after 4 resets. Ah, congrats. Soul Silver is probably one of my favorite Pokemon games that I've played. I think that's fair. How far am I with Zoe? The stats are maxed. I'm at 91, was it? 91%, yeah. I expect, unless I have a really tough time with Ruthless, to be at 100% in the next 45 minutes. Lugia is best legendary. Possible to get all plats. Yes, it is. I don't know if you know this, but I used to do this series, this quick little video series called Level 1, where I tried to get a solid score or time on all the tracks. We're a level 1 character. And yeah, you can manage platinum goals on all of them. Like my worst, I think my worst score in that was like 4.6 million on Kicked Out. It was something like that. Bulbasaur's best, the real OG from way back in the day. See, my first Pokemon game was actually Diamond, so I was very late to the party. I had a lot of fun with it, though. How many hours did I add up in Diamond? It was like 500 or so. Starting in the best generation, you think the 4th generation is the best? I mean, I like it, but that's definitely stained by nostalgia. I don't know if it's actually factually better. But Lunala, that must be one of the new school Pokemon that I haven't heard of yet. What generation are they even in now? 6 or 7? I know not. One funny thing about Diamond though is that I got stuck at some point and I didn't have internet, like I didn't have good enough internet to actually Google what I had to do. So I remained stuck, and pretty much all my play was for a week and some change was grinding my starter at route 212, I think it was. Delay between the comments, being able to read them is pretty impressive. It is. Delay on streaming platforms has gotten a lot better since I started. It helps that I'm able to basically read messages as quickly as they tick in as well. Many people, when they play this game, the average person I see streaming this game on Twitch will hold off on reading their messages until they're done with the run, which is fair enough, but it sucks for interaction. But I completely understand. They'll have that stupid data cap. I do. However, if I were to move into student housing, like it's looking like I will, not only will I have no data cap anymore, I'll also have good internet. So, I'm very much hoping it doesn't fall through. But for now, I do have to do it. However, because I was away for a month, and because data rollover applies to this, I do have 400 gigabytes for this month, which is a lot. So, my favorite character quote from this game. It's pretty hard to come up with, like, remember some of the ones on top of, like, off the top of my head. But I like, I do like Max feeling like a cup of oatmeal. I also like some of the things they shout when they hit stuff, or they get passed. Allegra's butt wipe is classic. Like rabid monkeys in a washing machine, that one's up there as well. I was thinking some of Simon's ones are really good. Ventura flips. I don't think I even ever properly learned what a Ventura flip is, nor how to do it. Ah, my medulla oblongata. When I was a kid, I didn't know that was a thing. So I was like, oh, he's inventing words. Like he's like, oh, I'm hurt, blah 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 blah, but I'm not hurt in any particular place, I'm just trying to sound smart. But no, apparently the medulla oblongata is a real place. My internet satellite? It is not. It's 4G broadband. And yet, it is still data capped. I know, I know. If you have a problem with it, you can You can calmly and quietly talk to my ISP about it. That's Telia, T-E-L-I-A. Is this one gone? No, this one's still here. Before I even see it. I'm lightning quick. Not just in game, but also in reading. Could I stream 4K on this internet? No. I don't think I could. What internet speed's required to stream 4K anyways? I definitely, or I might be able to off my internet speed, but I don't think my computer's good enough to stream it. Like in terms of actual specs. I imagine if I tried to stream 4K, my data cap would go whoop and gone in 10 seconds. I do have Telia, I do. They're better than my other option, but not great. Mentioned the Speedrunning APR. I told it again. Yeah, if you've been able to watch all my videos and streams, you'd notice. Like, this is obviously a big thing in the streaming game, because a lot of the things I say are repeated, so if you've been a viewer, a community member for long enough, you'll start to hear just how much I actually repeat myself. I do that a lot. Wait, how many kappas there are? I'm gonna assume that's not serious. If you are, no matter. Seems to suck pretty much everywhere. I mean, I'd give them probably, if I were to give them like a dice roll, I'd give them a 3 or a 4. Pretty much middle of the pack. But my other option would definitely be a 2. No doubt about it. Hey, Common Cold Virus, how's it going? How have you been doing? Hope you've been doing well. Session 3. Am I missing some up here? Yeah, this is a casual 100% we're working on. Once I finish this, we're gonna do an APR, then I'll probably switch to a different game. I'm gonna keep it secret for now, although it's not like I have that many options to choose from, so I'm sure you can imagine what my options are. But I'll keep it a secret for the sake of the suspense. I'm doing well, that's awesome to hear. Minecraft. I do want to stream Minecraft again soon, but no, it's not that. It takes too much setup for me to have done. I was only setting up for about 2 hours, and that would take a bit longer, I think. Okay, where are the remaining flakes? Bottom of Run probably has some still. That one's gone. I have a server, would I play in single player? So I would play in single player, however, a few people have offered to help me set up a server. And I would be interested in that, I think. Does it involve street signs by any chance? The secret remains. It's under wraps. Can't say. Hey, I mean, I could read street signs and press arrows in, like, I don't know, Destiny 1. You never know. You never know. Okay, where are these remaining flakes? There are at least 2 here, I think. There's 1. Yeah, all of these are still here, so that's gonna bring me up to 41. Righty-o. Where are the remaining ones? Or Animal Crossing. Or that. There are probably tons of games with street signs in them. Drive Club has street signs. And arrows. Platform Racing 2. No, I'm kidding. I'm not playing Platform Racing 2. Suspense is killing you. What could it be? One of my favorite PS2 games. Obviously SSX 3, On Tour, Tricky. SSX OG would probably also make the list. I make a lot of fun about it, but it's still a really good game. Um, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Underground 2, Underground 1. A couple of Burnout games. I never played Burnout 3, that would probably make it, but Burnout Revenge at the very least. Or I don't remember that many others. Gran Turismo 3 is a big one. I didn't own 4, but that would probably make it as well. People long forgot about this game. I won't let it happen. What's up, Taylor? Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. It is my sole goal to keep this game alive. Platform racing. Oh, you've played it. Awesome. Burnout games are awesome. They are. Sure are. Warp under. You can, yeah. You can indeed. I remember testing that for 100% purposes. Slow. Make up your own goals. What game are we talking about again? Big rigs? Oh, come on. Really? Okay, yeah. Alright, well, that sucked. Can't have that. I'm playing this on a PS2. I'm playing on a PS2 emulator right now. I have it on PS2 as well, but it's a lot harder and worse quality to stream, so... I pretty much only do that when I'm doing serious time runs. For a normal playthrough, I much prefer the emulator. Drive reverse at a literal billion miles an hour. You can reverse at a billion miles an hour? That's impressive. See, I know you can drive at a billion miles an hour in Gran Turismo 3, but that's forwards. You can do that on the test course and in the Seattle course. I remember doing that. But this is on a complete other level. No, I'm using my trusty PS4 controller. Hooked up by USB. Oh, you can just infinitely accelerate and reverse. Like, you don't even have to glitch the game properly, you just go. Like, anytime you reverse, it can just go up infinitely. Your favorite guy now. I had a lot of fun with Gran Turismo 3 when I was younger. Super Mario from back in the day. Yeah, so you could just, you know, get an infinite amount of speed where you hold down reverse. I see. So, okay, what happens if you hold down reverse and you get up to, I don't know, let's say 10 million miles an hour, and then you accelerate? How long does it take you to decelerate? How long does it take you to decelerate from 10 million miles an hour? Hey Liam, what run am I doing? We're not doing any run right now. We are working on getting 100% on Zoe. That's what we're doing. Oh, it just stops instantly. Oh, imagine the driver just goes flying out of the windshield if there was a semblance of realism in that game. What's that one missing big challenge? Ski equipment? Game would crash long before that. Yeah, I'm sad. Gran Turismo 3 would crash. I think it was because it hit integer overflow. It's the bottom of run one then, if it's not that one. 87 of 88? Yeah, I have it right here. It's the one at the bottom. Ridge Runner, I think it's called. Yeah, Killer Cat got it as well. GameSpot review of Big Rigs. Me. I don't want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna do it on my phone, because if I mess around with my computer, I'm gonna have to reopen so much shit, so many windows. I'll just put it in my reminder chat. GameSpot review of Big Rigs. Alright. Rate 88 out of 88, mate. For Big Rigs? Alright. GameSpot Big Rigs review. No, not software update. Get out of here. I will do the software update, but later. There we go. under 3 minutes and there are no words. they didn't even need to do any, or didn't even need to say anything. The game speaks for itself. Ah, hello. Who needs a smartphone when you have the MCOM? I really wish they made an MCOM. It didn't, like, of course a real one would be very cool. But even like a plushie or a fake MCOM would be nice. Like, this is pretty much, this and other SSX games, pretty much the only game that I think I'd consider buying merch for. Temperature on the MCOM, it does not affect the game, but yes, it changes. Let's see, it's 13 now, and it'll probably be 20 in a bit. I don't know how often it updates, though. Anyone play Ratchet on PS2? Unfortunately, I missed out on most of the good platformers. I actually have, so when I bought my PS2, it came bundled with a bunch of games, and I have Ratchet 3. And I do want to play through it one of these days, so consider that. Yeah, now it's -14. So consider that a little bit of foreshadowing. Full bar boost for a person, you white. Isn't it Uber Zone free? Oh, full bar boost. Uber Zone 1. Uber Zone 1. Let's hear it. Uber Zone 1. Yeah. 3 times these past 6 weeks. Oh, you've been playing a lot of Ratchet, huh? Your life has changed. Yeah, I thought it was like... I don't remember what I used to think it was. Uber Zone 1, what could I hear that as? I don't remember. Okay, where am I missing flakes? 3. Sure, let's check this area. I'm stuck in your apartment, yeah. It's, you had to find something to do. It's a controversial pick. Uh-oh. Did not jump. It's kind of bad. So these are gone. How about session like this area, this entire open area up here? There are 2 on this rail line. Uber Zone, free. I think they're gone. Crap. I was hoping to get a couple freebies. Where are there snowflakes on this track? I'm gonna have to relearn this big time if I want to do 100% runs again, and I do, so. This one's gone. These are gone. Actually, they might not be. Hold the phone. You gone? Right, that one's gone. So there's at least 1, I know that, but I'm looking for the remaining 2. Uh-oh, that's bad. Super Uber for the first time. Remember getting the chills every time you got Super Uber? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of this aggressive, loud sound effect. Feel like a god. You kind of do when you unlock Super Uber first few times. There are no flakes here, right? Alright. This one's gone. I'm just gonna confirm. Uh-oh. Can't have that. God, going back to this game, I do like Steep, but I really appreciate the fact that G-Force is not in this game. The THX intro. I actually made, I think that's my most viewed clip, is of the THX intro. Me basically singing along to it. Where are they? sometimes doing them accidentally and freaking out. See, when I used to play this game as a kid, more often than not my neighbor would be around, and he was a few years older than me, and he'd trick me, so... I've said this story 100 times, but I'll say it 101. So, when I did my first monster trick, he was like, uh-oh, if you do too many of those, a monster is gonna pop up on screen and devour your character. You're gonna lose your progress, and you'll have to start over. So, I was scared to death of doing any more monster tricks, so I just stopped. Until, obviously, I realized that was not the case. He also tried to trick me into there being a peak 4, but I didn't really believe him on that one. Okay, where are these? Session 4 is gonna be too late. Hey, Mac is second, is it? Really? I would think Sugoi would probably be second. I don't know, I haven't looked at him recently, so... Triple question mark. I was very excited when I got that too. The huge drop. It's bird. Okay, is Sugoi second? This one's gone, right? Yeah. Where are those names coming from? Hey, oh moist muffins. Welcome to the stream. So basically, those are... so you're watching on Twitch, but those people are watching on YouTube. I'm using this third-party service that lets me stream to both at the same time, and those are chat messages from YouTube. Right, where in the crikey is this thing? Number 1. Got to be the intro in the main menu. Yes. I can recite it too. It was, I always just go along with it. I just say it as well. Have I even been back this way? Let's check. Gotta go to sleep, Tupo. Alright. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, though. Have a good night. I'll see you later. These are both gone, right? Oh, wait, no! This area. I never went back here. Aha! Forgot all about this. There you go. Wunderbar. Right. Peak 2 race it is. Yeah, the viewers on YouTube see your comments as well. Everyone sees everyone. Applause for Rootless done. I've been taking forever to deal with the free ride in each track. It's like being back in 2016. But on Twitch, you're infiltrating the Twitch chat. It's a cool service. I really like it. It's very nice. It's a big part of the reason I didn't take the Twitch affiliate deal either. It's YouTube here. You identify yourself as YouTube. I like it. It's like we have two different factions. Imagine if you say hello Twitch and then like, it turns out Twitch admin's been watching. Is this my all-time favorite game? Yes, it is. By quite some way as well. It's really good at multitasking. Well, as I was answering live. That would be pretty amazing. Hey Luke, how's it going? Whoops. Good to see you again. How come it's been so long? I was away for a month and a half. That is why it's been so long. But I'm back now. It's wonderful. Autocorrect is nasty. Don't worry, you're not the first one. And it's a lot better to do the one to the left compared to the one to the right, which a few people have done as well. Yeah. See, the good thing is, if somebody ever tries to insult me in that way, I'll just be like, oh, you're just typing my name, you silly goose. You're responsible for most of those. I don't think this one was ever said, but Scraggly Boy is one. It's vaguely similar sounding. Oh my lord. Video game, please. Your 222 Metro. That's a very good time for, especially if you didn't know about the phone boost. 222 solid. Whack! What's up, Ogie Shallow? How's it going? And a quack to you as well. On the note of quack, one thing that's really nice about traveling for a while is that when you come back home, magazines you're subscribed to have piled up, so you have a ton of... I had a ton of Donald Duck magazines to read when I got back, and that was awesome. Played Taggy Boy. Nice. What if a girl was playing? What then? Or did you not play with the girls for fear of cooties? Potentially. Turkey? Is that turkey? No, it's a duck, okay. Can't tell the difference. No, the first demon's a duck. That looks like a turkey to me. Taggy girl. Time is it? It's like 12 and some change. It is... Oh no. Really? It's 1:10. Time flies. For fear of girls. Ah, touche. You were ahead of your time, I suppose. Boy, but boy is universal. I see how that works. Need to drive them with a raggy boy. We're doing this again, aren't we? I'm a shaggy boy. See, that has double meaning. I can't tell which one you're going for. Actually has a triple meaning because Shaggy from Scooby-Doo also exists. I'm glad you noticed. I always go for that slide every time. I don't know if it saves any time, but it's just fun to do. Nice. Very nice. Oh, rail ejected. You're a braggy boy. If I'm very rude and British, I'm a slaggy boy. A real naggy boy. Straight into the cosmos. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, that water that does not look like any water at all. Way back when I'd be laggy boy. Probably would be. God, I'm really glad we got this internet and didn't stick with that, because if we had stuck with that, I would never have been able to stream. Fun fact, I actually tried to stream on that old internet. Like, I tried to stream some platform racing. I streamed at 200 bitrate at 10 FPS. Yes, I'm not kidding, 200 bitrate, 10 FPS. And I dropped, how much was it? Like 85% of frames. Yep. 85% of them. So it was essentially a slideshow twice over, because not only was it a low FPS stream, but it was also dropping tons of frames. So yeah, not really a viable solution. A question mark of doom is here. Daggy soft PowerPoint presentations, you know it. That make me a plaguey boy. Well, I mean, it would make me a fluey boy. Make me a fluent boy. What's wrong with girls playing video games? There's absolutely nothing wrong with girls playing video games. For anyone, everyone can just do what they like, as long as they're not hurting anyone. Now, if you're using your video games to crack someone over the head with the video game covers, then we have a problem. But I don't think that's very common. I don't see much of that, at least. A flute. A ragtaggy boy. All right, we're getting into the multiple syllable range here. I like it. All right. A stethoscope. I mean, they do hear it through that. I know. Doctor's stethoscope, your heart health is vital. It's true. Is the stethoscope mainly used for heart purposes? I think I've only had it used, like at least I remember, they've only used it on me once, and it was for lung purposes. It was during my pneumonia. Handbaggy boy. I think this is... No, I'm a handbag. I'm a handbag. Handbaggy boy. Go back to this game and actually use the monster tricks. It's cool, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because it makes the freestyle too easy, in my opinion. Especially the slope styles. Plat on the junction. It's very nice if you're looking to get plats though. It makes your life a lot easier. I recommend. Smash character, sandbaggy boy. Fortunately, I don't know anything about that. Zigzaggy boy. Alright, I challenge one of you to make the, like, the original part. So the Aggie boy, like anything aside from that, make that 4 syllables. I would be very much impressed. Coefficient of drag. I kind of want to count that because it's 4 syllables. I believe coefficient. Yeah, 4 syllables. But it's multiple words. I'm not gonna count it. I want to see it in one word. A daggy boy. Oh boy. I guess it's a daggy buoy. That is how I pronounce that word, right? Buoy? That's the only way I've heard it pronounced, so that's what I'm going for. One Super Uber. Let's hear the Super Uber noise. It's gonna get cut out because of Atomica, but...
Here we go.
Okay, it is buoy. Nice. I get buoyed off the stage from my awful puns sometimes. Doggy baggy. Okay. Doggy bag. That's pretty close. Confederate flaggy. Okay, I think that will do. Although, it's kind of cheating because once again, that's not... Confederate flags, 2 words again. It's hard to find 4 syllables that aren't multiple words, but I have faith in you. You can do it. Yeah, probably not. I don't think it exists either, so it's probably a silly challenge. I forgot for a second that I'm having fun. I tried to do it fun. Whee. Hit it? Oh, you can't. I forgot you can't grind that rail. That's a shame. That's one thing I used to do until recently, though. I didn't know it was like I didn't know it's to grind a rail. I thought you rail a rail. That doesn't make sense. So, grind is a verb, but rail is a noun. So, I now say to grind a rail. But I used to say, I'm gonna rail this rail. I guess that makes sense if we're talking about railing as in, like, beating it badly. Like, you know, getting railed, but that's the only context in which that makes sense. A DN Staggy Boy? Aww. I have a feeling that's a very cool one, but I do have to admit, unfortunately, unfortunately that one flew over my head. I'm going this way. Let me try to do a quad X. I'll give it my best shot. Let's go. It's not gonna happen. But... nice attempts. The end stock is Tuesday. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like it would be about right. Okay, yeah. It is Tuesday, so you're right. It's Mittwoch. What? I don't know how you do the CH sound in German. Probably not like that. It's miércoles, at least, here in Spain. Buffering mildly. On my end, let's have a look. Dropped 0 frames. My stream health seems to be fine. What was that? Oh, did I disconnect the stupid... I did disconnect the controller. Man. Hey, EG, what's up? So the reason the chat's looking like a bit of a mess is I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so chat messages people send on YouTube you can see as messages from me. Lunes, viernes, miércoles. What was it? Lunes, martes, miércoles. I don't remember Thursday. Viernes, sábado, domingo. Sábado, domingo. I don't know Thursday, unfortunately. I think my controller may have disconnected, like, actually. Oh, excuse me, why is it making sounds but not working? Hello, anyone? Only playing SSX today? No, we're gonna play some different games later on. Jueves. Yeah, I think that's it. That sounds right. Jueves. You got it. Thanks, guys. What's up, Ryan Anderson? Welcome, welcome. Alright. I'm gonna close input mapper and reopen it, hoping for that to be a solution. I was intending to do a run, like just an APR for fun. But if the controller is not working, I might just switch to Geoguessr right away. Learning that in Spanish class just this week. Ah, it's fresh in memory for you, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you know Spanish. Yeah, oh, you live right at the border. Interesting. Do you know, sorry, what are the days in Portuguese? Ever played Skate 3? I haven't. I want to, though. Is there a website or anything that has IL World Records? Kind of. Yeah, you can go to the link Killercat said. It's slightly outdated, but I think most of them are up to date. And it's only race, so. Right, it looks like the controller has gone haywire. Segunda, tercia, assuming it's pronounced like that, quarta, quinta, quinta. Really? They're based off the numbers? Like, those are very number sounding. So this is not me making the controller work, I'm using the keyboard to do this. So let me save my progress. And I guess... You know what? Controller's not working. Doesn't mean we're not doing an APR. Let's go, boys. Keyboard it is. Actually, that might be a problem. You might hear some keyboard clacking. Hopefully the clacking isn't obnoxious. Oh yeah, I had to use space to skip that. Yeah, Mercury City is even more outdated, so... Right, how the hell did you do this then? Okay, so... WASD are my spins. I have Uber tricks, like... No, that's my boost button. Okay. Is the music off? Oh! No! I forgot that's not the pause button. I hit escape, which closes the emulator. Oh. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Right. Can you see the game fine? Oops. Right, yeah, the game is fine. Okay. Right, let's do that again, shall we? I just saved just now. Like, literally right now, so we're fine. I did it again. Right. Can I please... find the resume button? That's a thing? Okay. I'll remember that. Thanks for letting me know. I'll try to do that. It happens again. All peak race. In PCSX. Okay. I'll try that. Screen was inverted. I do. I really love that. I love that one. Okay, so my back is backspace. Okay. Right. Suspending the game state. Okay, I see. I always wanted to do it. I actually did that myself. I did it mirrored and I did it upside down. So how you do it, you have to use OBS, or at least I had to. So you record this as normal, but in OBS there's an option. No. There's an option in the filters. Thought it was. Maybe it's not in the filters. It's around here somewhere. Ah, transform, that's it. Whooting! Like that. But then you have to play through OBS. And obviously you also have to mirror your controls so that you don't go right when you want to go left, and vice versa. So, but yeah. Back to normal. That's how you do it if you want to do it. I highly recommend it. Does not work on your PC, that is a shame, yeah. Guess it's time to learn the Peak 1 NMG route. Peak 1 NMG is a very nice run to start off with. If you have some questions regarding getting started, feel free to let me know. Of course I did the Springer. Wonderful. TV doesn't have an invert option. I don't know if you can do it then. If you have some sort of capture card, you can maybe play off the capture card display and mirror that, but that sounds like a ton of work. Dolphin Master Race. Dolphin's good too. I like playing on PCSX. Which button's safe? Okay, so Z is not bad. What microphone have I got? It's a Turtle Beach Stream mic because it was on a massive sale. So that's why I've got that. Z will function. I wonder where I have the mahogany though. And where do I have the Morgan grinder additionally? C? No, C is the Springer. Don't do it. V. V's can opener. R1, so Springer. It's gotta be X. Yeah, it's X. It's X. Okay. So X is mahogany. X is handstand as well. Oh, that's bad. Youch. How much did I get it for? This is gonna sound like I got a really bad buy, because in Norway things just cost a lot. But I had to dish out about $85 for it. Like the equivalent of 85. Which is gonna sound like a lot, but it's not that bad. Given I would have had to dish out like 120 for a headset of similar quality. It was on sale from about 180, I think it was. I think it's Z and X, right? Z and X is Madonna. Okay, don't get the final tricks. You gonna head off to bed? Got a lecture tomorrow. Ah, best of luck. Thank you. It's good to be back. Have a good night. I'll see you later. Yeah, I should probably get Super Uber on this bump instead of relying on actual strats, shouldn't I? ZX boom. Done. Whee! Okay. Aw, what a shame. Plain waffles. Well, anything? If so, I may have found myself, I may have found myself, a soulmate. Because I like my waffles and pancakes with anything as well. Alright. You're heading off to August? Alright, good night. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Have a good night, and I'll see you later. Favorite song on the OST? Every time people ask this, it's always hard to choose, so I tend to narrow it down to 5. It's between Play It Loud, Clockwork, Play It Loud, Clockwork, Good Times, Way Away, and I always forget the last one. I don't remember the last one. I said this so often that I wouldn't be surprised if someone in chat knows. Porolino does not make my personal top 5. Sorry to say. Alright. I keep hitting the caps lock button occasionally. Ugh. I would probably like Emerge a lot more if it wasn't for the E. It sounds like the record's actually, you know, gotten stuck, genuinely. Oh no! What the? I entered full screen. Alright, get rid of that.
You catch all that?
What happened on stream, by the way? Did it zoom in? It might have. Are we fine again, by the way? It should be okay. Let me check. Yeah, we're okay. Good. Alright, good. Oh lord. The upper left third of the screen. Okay, so basically where nothing's going on most of the time. Noted. Oh, that's my Q. That's not bound to anything. Need W. One and a 2 and a 3 and a boom. Please land them. Thank you. I don't care that I got off limits. Whatever. Follow the Rooster Teeth podcast. I'm not big on podcasts, but I am big on Rooster Teeth, or at least some of the stuff they do. I admit I kind of stopped watching a bit when the Achievement Hunter Let's Play crew decided to to get off the main channel, but yeah. I'm not that big on the podcast though, unfortunately. I tried to press buttons, I just didn't. Oh no. Oh no. Z. Yes. Oh, it has to be very entertaining based on what ends up coming on. Oh wow, on Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures. But I don't know. It's weird because I don't mind watching like game videos with commentary for upwards of an hour or two, but podcasts just not my type of thing for whatever reason. Maybe podcasts could have made my commute a lot more bearable this past semester. Oh, crap. Ow. Listen to them playing APRs. That'd be pretty cool. I think it would be a little distracting, though, for me personally. Oh, that's actually a funny story. I remember there was one time I was doing runs, right? And I had been watching the stream before I started doing runs, and I paused the stream. But then, in the middle of my run, I was on world record pace at the time. This was back when 305 red was like really good. But then, someone, like the person who did the stream, had apparently started hosting someone, and they were screaming and talking about dicks and everything, and I was like, alright. This is my time to focus up. This is my true test. Unfortunately, I choked it. But, yeah. Uh-oh. Hello. They were shouting and being extraordinarily loud. I almost wanted to, like, come into their chat and be like, hush! Someone's trying to do runs here. But no, obviously not. Soulless songs? Not sure what that is. Hey Nate, what's up? How's it going? Salute to you as well. Oh god, I should never do that again. Ugh. Specifically to be difficult. Oh, okay, I see. Noted. Oh yeah, be real. Uh-oh. 3-minute red station used to be gold split, like used to be a very solid time. Now it's... What would you call 3-minute red these days for top players? Like, in the bottom 25% of decent runs? Probably, right? I gotta get my speed, my boost back. No, I don't want to press Q, I want to press W. Okay, you can tell I'm not that big of a PC gamer in general, because I don't even know where my keyboard keys are. Oh lordy. C. Neat. Let's go. I'm gonna try for this. I missed. I think gold split's pre-20. Okay, maybe it'd be about average then for top runners. Because I'd say I'm over the moon if I get a pre-17 there. I'm happy if I get a pre-13. I'm neutral or like, okay, this might have potential if it's over 308. So 305 being decent, I suppose is fair enough. It doesn't actually make sense for it to be called gold split though, because it isn't. Because, you know, you could have an amazing Ruthless Ridge And that would technically be a gold split if you had classical splits in this run. But with how the run is laid out, that's not how it works. So this is really sick. Aww.
Amazing potential right here.
Next time I start the APR, that's probably gonna have to be another day, because I think we're gonna switch to Geoguessr after this. Never hear speedrun terms anymore nowadays. Really? Doesn't Rip still do runs?
I just got destroyed.
Come on, yeah.
Dazzling the crew.
Okay, so V is Putzer. Slide. Nope, no slide. Oh god, what's the hand plant button? Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Framer saver? Nope.
Oh, what am I?
Okay, that strat might genuinely be easier to do with keyboard. Because that was really easy and it was really fast too. Ow. I said we were gonna do an APR, and even if I have to do it by keyboard, my god, we're still doing an APR. Huh. How is that not a repeat at this point, by the way? Real talk. Another term having to do with a tree? Intim forest skip? No, probably not. An X in it? Excuse me? Yeah, I don't know what that would be. He's in a slump at the moment. It looks like he's been, never gets out of throne. That's cruel. Oh, Avix Street, is that it? That might be it. Yeah, that's it. Spin boost. Oh god. Was that 69? Very nice. What's the origin on that? So we used to have a person called Avix Street in the community, and because his name obviously is perfect for that, whenever we hit trees we'd just go Avix Street. Because we used to say we got treed. Like just treed straight up. But then when he came around, yeah, he became part of history of sorts. I'm gonna go for the billboard. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Logged out? Wait, what? Oh, logged out. Ha ha. That flew over my head at first. Oh, God. It's been fun to be back. I really hope... I see no reason why, but I really hope I'll be able to stream a fair bit if I were to get what I want and get to move out. I see no reason I wouldn't be able to, but because even with schoolwork still, I'd have to catch up to some of the lost stuff I've lost because of this application stuff, obviously. But when I'm done with that, I see no reason I wouldn't be able to stream at least like 3 times a week, maybe. I do know Summoning Salt. Or I guess Summoning Salt, depending on how you... Uh-oh. Binging all the histories at once. Yeah, Yeah, one thing that's kind of interesting is that while I do a lot of runs, I don't really... I'm not that involved or care that much about speedrunning as a general thing. I think it's... I don't know. History of APR, I've been considering making something like that, because there's quite a bit of stuff to talk about now. Real life speedrun. Dude, if I was more of a vlogger, like if that was a natural persona to me, I would have done speedrunning the airport while I was away now, because that would have been a lot of fun. I mean, partial blue station skip. Give partial credit for that one. TSA skip. Bad breath helps clear the crowds. I'd be a mad vlogger. I don't know, I've wanted to try it for a while, so maybe one of these days I will, but I feel like it's not really my forte, but maybe I'm wrong in that. Might be worth trying at the very least. If I don't like it, I don't have to do any more, so. See, I don't feel like I'm that interesting of a person in general. Foot splits. 405.39. If you don't skip the weights. Ugh. No good. Yeah, I cut it close with my last airport, so I kind of did have to speedrun that. I still made it though. Thankfully. It might be close. Maybe. If I get third booth, this ought to be a 19. If not, I'm not sure. Gold split on that bathroom visit. Nobody's got time for a bathroom visit. I'm speedrunning here. Oh no. Oh yes. Yes! Had flights shorter than 100% runs. Yep. 1929, I'll say. 28. Okay. Hey. Don't buy food skip. Hey, that's gonna save you money, which is gonna help you in the late game as well. So, I approve of that skip. Ay, ay, ay. All right, there's the keyboard run. 1928. I think the best keyboard run I ever did was an 18 something. Yes, I want to save. So how did I get into full screen? I hit the Windows key, I think. No, wasn't that. Control? Shift? What the hell kind of combination did I hit? Like Windows plus up? That's it. Windows plus up was it. So can I do Windows plus down? Oh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Windows plus up, Windows plus down. Okay, I don't want to cause any seizures, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Hey, what's up, Max? How's it going? And Error 404 as well. What's up, everyone? Yeah, there are a lot of There are a lot of ways you can do that. You can end the run at security, I guess. You won't really be able to complete your final objective though, so it'll be a different category, I'll say that much. Blue cabin, modern airplane. I actually brought my laptop on the plane and played SSX on the way home with a keyboard because I forgot to bring my controller. And probably won't be enough time to bring a controller anyways. Alright, you're gonna head off to sleep. Alright, thanks a lot for hanging out, Chimaru. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Okay. Geoguessr time. Give me a moment. Can't change the game on YouTube, so that's gonna have to be... Alright, Geoguessr's right here. No. I do need to find some music, however. Gonna do that. Failing Touch ID verification on your phone 5 times in a row. What happens when you fail it that much? Does it lock? Get locked? Sporkle quizzes. Okay, find my musica. Where is it? Liked videos. Oh no, it's right here. There it is. Okay. Right. It's gonna be some no copyright sounds again, just cause YouTube and all that. Alright, so how would I go about this the best way? I think this is the best I can do. Alright, let's go. You are far too loud. Okay. Let me know if that's a decent audio balance. I think that's fine. There. I think that's good. Alright. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna quickly lower the bitrate just a little bit. Not quite down to 8. I'll do 1500. That's fair enough. Alright, let's find out where we are. So I'm gonna start a new game. I hit F5 while in my chat client and it refreshed the chat client. Okay. Let's try that again. It sometimes refuses you because the phone case affects the distance between your finger and the sensor. Ah. Yeah, I don't think I've set up fingerprint sensor for mine. I still use a pin code to enter mine. This looks like Sweden off the bat. Maybe not actually. Oh, I just realized there's a problem. Let me see. Always on top, please. Thank you. Alright, wonderful. Yeah, I don't think it's Sweden anymore. Yeah. Canada, perhaps. UPS. Is UPS going Canada? Worldwide services. Alright, I guess that answers my stupid question. Alright. So, if you're sticking over from SSX and you haven't seen this game before, this is a game where we spawn in somewhere random in the world. And we have to try to find out where we are, so... I have to try to narrow it down. So you look around going for hints, and then you finally guess, and you get points based on how close you were. Also, I fixed the map, so it's finally in English now. Hurrah! Hey, yo, Yoshi man. Welcome to the stream. Raiden Gaming as well. Welcome, welcome. New Jersey, East Coast, USA. I could get on board with that. Country Club Lane. This is my first time back to Geoguessr since I left, and I have to relearn some things. Yeah. Yeah, checking license plates is useful if you can see what's going on. If you can see anything from that. Upstate New York was Yeah, somewhere around there. Greymere? Is that what that says? Greymere Church of Christ, yes. Greymere. Okay. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh, it's so much smoother on here. Hey Raptor Whack, welcome. Geoguessr speedrun when? Probably once I get kind of back to it a little bit. 931 area code. Oh, it doesn't say where. American Standard. Stanford. What, Standard? A Muletown trolley service. Trolley? Okay. I mean, I know this isn't the UK, but that's interesting to see here. South Central. That probably doesn't mean the South Central US. I'd imagine South Central of whatever this is. Maybe South Central of the state. Junction with Tennessee Highway 50. Noted. Noted. Yep, turns out your hunch was right, inertia. Let me move the desk a bit closer. Tennessee is South Central, you're right. Columbia State. Oh, hello. Mount Pleasant, does that say? Alright, let me see the... Junction with 243. Mount Pleasant and Lawrenceburg. Those are familiar names. Lawrenceburg, uh-huh. Mount Pleasant's 10 miles. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, okay. Can you use arrow keys? You can. I prefer using the mouse. But you can, yeah. Okay, so 50. It was 50 and what? 50 and 243. Both of which state highways. 50 at least. Poplar Top, 373. And it doesn't necessarily have to be right here. Oh, hello. It might just be. The outskirts of a major town. Humansville. That would be a perfect place to hide. Country Club Lane right there. Alright, cool. It's being kind to us first round back. Mayflower and... Okay, I see. Mayflower and Mayflower. Noted. I would like to see an intersection, please. The street. I remember that one. Mayflower and Astor. Right. Hatcher. So Country Club Lane would be out here, maybe? Hilltop. Insert. For the UPS truck on the map. I wish. Oh, Greymere. Hello. Golf Club Lane. Astor Drive, Astor and Mayflower. We're on Mayflower. At Mayflower. Right. This is Mayflower and Astor. Going east. Wait, where is that? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so this is where we are right now. Go down. So next road up. That's the driveway. We spawn right here, don't we? It says this is Mayflower Drive, but it's Larkspur Drive on Larkspur. Sorry, on the. This is south, right? Uh-huh. I have to move my chat every time I want to look at the compass, which is a bit of a shame. And I want to restart. Okay. Alright, close enough for me. So we are We're heading east, so we're slightly west of it. So we're like there-ish. That's good enough. There you go. Alright. A pretty easy one for a first time back. Let's see if the next one's gonna be a step up. Yeah, this one gave you all the necessary hints. Ah! I see. I see! You know, when I said step up, I meant going from going from easy to intermediate, not easy to world's best Geoguessr player. Right, so this is Australia. Fuck knows where. Let's try to work that out. I'm probably gonna try the diverse world map a little later on too. The infinite trek down a long road initiates. I gotta drink something. This place is so dry looking, that's making me thirsty just looking at it. Much better. Yeah, pretty much is. Right. So what I'm looking for now, the main thing I'm looking for is an intersection. That's what's most likely to give me a decent hint of where this might be. Southeast coast, yep. I just want to zoom in on damn Australia right here and now. Right. Where could you be? Oh, the camera's getting all screwy too. It's fallen off. Wonder when Google are gonna update their footage for these places. SSX only question. Platinum requirement listings. Give me a second. One moment, I'll get it for you. Right, I need to remove both of these. There. Okay, good. No, Google, get out of here. Yes, no, fine. Right. There they are. Okay, you were on Twitch, I think. No, you're on YouTube, sorry. Coming in hot. There you go. Oh no, I messed up the chat. Alright, there it goes. Fixed it. Alright, back to Firefox. Yep, no problem. Firefox, and I have to move the chat to fix this. One moment. There we go. Alright. Back to the never-ending never-ending nothingness. Which direction am I going? I'm going north, so if I don't find anything soon, we'll start over and we'll go south, see if there's something that way. Oh yeah, going to the general FAQ would be a good idea too. Someone had to drive on all these roads with the Google car. It wouldn't be a fun job. I imagine how I wonder how common it is to end up, like, if you have some sort of engine failure or you run out of gas on one of these long roads. Do people die from that very often? Or are they generally able to make it back in time? I don't know. It's slightly more east than north. Okay, it's... People bring an extra can of gas. Yeah, they're probably smart in that way. No amount of gas can protect you against engine failure, though. Yeah, so I think we'll go west instead. I think you have a good point. When we restart, we'll go west instead of south. If it's southwest, then fair enough. Yeah, I've had enough of this road. Let's try that again. This might end up being a full-on guess. Oh. Tell me this gets back to the road. Might not do. I might. Hey Riff, what's up? Alright, let's get on this main road, please. There's no speed limit. I see speed limit signs on these roads. Maybe it's not these ones that are super deserted, but I've seen 110 speed limits. How'd the SSX go? Wonderful. My controller stopped working towards the end, so we did a keyboard APR, but... I wish I could read you. It looks like a bird. Is this a bird sanctuary? Is that what's going on here? Is that why there's no one here? Here? But yeah, it's fun. Good to be back. No stream issues either, which is wonderful. This is why I have to wait to stream till late, though. Also, the Northern Territory. Interesting. Alright, fair enough. If we're in the Northern Territory, then... Oh, is that... No, those are trees. Dang. Not civilization. Daggy leash schedule. Not by my own choice, though. And I'm going to hit them up and be like, yo, can you fix this? However... if I end up moving out, I won't need to be Daggy Leech anymore. Matter of fact, I'll give some back to you. Like I'll give back to you for all of these hosts. I think like our overall amount of times we've hosted each other is like 3/4 in your favor. Or like hosted each other after stream. Right, Northern Territory has nothing. Nothing. Sandover, yes. That sounds about accurate. Sand all over. Go. Oh, sign. Alright. Northern Territory, woo! Alright, it's something. I can't read the rest, but... Something and... light? Might have to do with headlights, I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Oh, speed limit. Wikipedia lied, or whatever, wherever you found that information. It lied. Unless this isn't the Northern Territory and I just didn't read it right. Miles an hour? Don't they use kilometers? Thought they did. Someone confirm or deny that. Yep. Fun to haul ass. That could be interesting. I wonder if the car we have car we have at the moment, if it could even handle that. Might collapse. Well, I guess our old car would be more prone to that. That one's driven too damn far. Is that a sign? It was. Oh. Mount Ebenezer, 52. I assume 52 kilometers. Mount Ebenezer. Mount. National park of some sort, perhaps? Or at least in the area? I don't think it's this close to the water, though. A couple miles and find the light. That's how low the population density is. Mount Ebenezer. Alice Springs. Let's keep that in mind. I like how it's like next service 52 kilometers away. Wonderful. Oh. Hey! 5. The 5. What's this? No. 5. Where are you? Let's say 5, right? It's gotta be. Under a quarter of the size of real people, regular people. Leg with its toes cut off. Maybe it's not the Northern Territory. Ayers Rock, I mean... Isn't that like... It's somewhere central, I believe. Watarka. It is in here somewhere, yeah. Close to the center. The center of Australia proper or the Northern Territory? Oh, actually, I'm heading up on the 5. Why am I not going to it? Oh, hello. 308. 4. Calgara and Rotunda. See any of these names, anyone? Six. 5. That's the 4. The cross here? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh. Yeah, 4 ends. Honda. Gara. Oh, it might be the 3 actually. Watarka. Isn't that what it said? Lots of mountains here. Oh, we might be on to something. Oh. I don't know, maybe that's too close. I don't know, it's deceptive because with how desolate this is, like, this is actually probably pretty far. It is. That might be 300 kilometers, I'm not sure. Okay, do you see anyone? Or see any of these things? Yeah, on the other side. Okay, 4 and 3. Watarka, Kings Canyon. So taking 3. So 3 and the 4. Hold the phone. 3 and the 4 do intersect here. Did I make my way to this, maybe? Okay. This is west. Look west. Oh, I forgot to check this. You'd be north, yeah. We finish each other's sandwiches. That sounds like a relationship I want part of. God, okay. I was going west here. So this is straight. Gotta be like here, right? Should hope. Get to the intersection, let's see. Yeah, I told you an intersection would be my best chance of getting anything out of this. Is it this? Looks like it. I'll read this. Alright, if it's where the 4 intersects with the 3, that's gonna be good enough for me. This. Sure. I don't think I should have moved it. I think it might have been spot on where I put it initially. But okay. That's fair enough. Name of song? One moment. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I have it here. Could be... People always put the songs in the description. It is Exod Mirage featuring Leo the Kind. EGZOD. It's the artist name. Mirage. Thank God for people who post this stuff in the comments. Alright. Like Club Collage. Uh-oh. Is that an actual food, or is that just something they invented in The Simpsons one time? Club Collage. I'm not sure. Right, next up. Ah! Yellow signs. Poland. Nope. Greece. Found the SSX free soundtrack on Spotify. You bumping that? Yeah, I love how people make soundtracks on Spotify. Nice, no copyright song that you like. I have my laptop over here. Come to me. Okay, there we go. Recognize. Ay, ay, ay. On the internet, on the regular, I'm still waiting to hear back from my application for school. But if I get a yes, I'll probably have to start catching up for a few days. So I probably won't stream for another few days. But yeah, for the most part, yeah. And especially if I were to be able to move out, I think I'll be able to stream on the regular again. Probably not at night though. Would probably have to be a more Europe-friendly time. Free music, downloader. Yeah, that's a nice way to do it. Southwest Idaho, what's up, Fruit Dragon? Welcome back. That is really cool. Alright, Greece. If Greece has a town called Idaho, sure. I don't know. I mean... Oh Lord. Cyprus has Street View? I don't think it does. Maybe. I'm gonna assume it doesn't. Okay. Right. I'm basically relying on finding a big city or a road of some sort. This seems quite inland to me. I don't think we're near the coasts at all. Oh, there's a Tripoli in Greece as well. I didn't know. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Links are an issue. If you add in like a if you add something into avoid the filter, or you can message it elsewhere, similar to the new Doom. It is very nice. I like how much effort they put into making the soundtrack perfect for any situation. Is that a road sign? Hold the phone. No, it was not. Okay. Oop. Map. Let's just head this way for a bit. This is not the middle of nowhere, obviously. Hey, Kamagi the Boiler Man. Welcome to the stream. We'll have a good time here. I was away for a month and a half. I was out and about. I was abroad. I'm back now. It does. I actually didn't know that until recently, but now that I do know it, I appreciate it all. I appreciate it a lot. This is a sign. It's not Nicosia. Nah. I'm looking at it, and it looks very similar, but I don't think so. Yeah, there's a way you can bypass it if, like, you put .com, but instead of .com, you can write dot, like dot space com, and it. Nicoclea, yeah, it's not what I was hoping. Is that a road name? It might be. Negrita. But Cyprus is... I mean, oh wait, no, that's... I was looking at Crete. I forgot it's all the way over this way. Right, yeah. Is Greek on Cyprus the same as Greek on the mainland? Or is there a way to tell whether we're on Cyprus? Because it looks like land to me. Quite far mainland, inland. Let's say Bisamia? I think so. There is one interesting thing though, and that's that the roads are better than every other time I've been placed in Greece. I don't know. Alphabet definitely is. Okay, dang, that's a shame. Thessaloniki. Oh, hello. I know that name. Ha! Right! Finally something, unless I misread it, but I don't think I did. Ha! Alright. Calamaria. Am I crazy or did I see that earlier? I don't know. Maybe not. Like, we'd have to zoom into this level to find Nicoclea or any of the other places we've seen, I think. But this is promising. Let's head this way for a bit. Bepin. Probably one of the major suburbs, yeah. I thought I saw it earlier. Like I saw this, or no, I saw that actual name, but... Bepin, whatever that is. Obviously it's not actually named Bepin, and it's no doubt not pronounced that way, but that's how my Anglophone ass will interpret it for now. Oh, come on now. Sisamia. Again, not seeing any names, and I don't think we're that close to a major city, so I think we're like down here somewhere or over this way somewhere. P's and R? They stole that from Cyrillic. Like, Greek alphabet is older. They stole it, and that's final. Sure, the base alphabet might be older, but that doesn't mean they don't make changes to it. Oh, whoops. Just ripped my chat so far out that it covered the entire screen for a second. Vergi, okay. Another name I haven't seen yet. See any of these names? Anyone? Ligaria. Vamvak something sa. Ceres? Ceres! Hello. Drama. Your brain hurts. My game can do this. Maybe this is what I thought I saw. Bamvak something. Ligaria. Making some degree of progress. Surely this is going to take me to a major road. Let's have a look. I say no. It insists on making me go back that way. It knows I'm getting close to working this out. Alright, so this way. Hey Snillet, how's it going? Of course I remember you. What's up? Long time no see. Hope you've been doing well. Alright, we go this way for a bit. Hopefully this leads me to greater things. See mountains in the distance. I've been doing well too. Had a great vacation. Oh, crap. I screwed up, didn't I? Came from this way. Get me back there. That's not happening. Right. I'm on a bigger road, but I'm not happy with this. Crap. Right, okay. Pretty late for a stream. Oh, what's up, Etienne? How's it going? Good to see you again. Yeah, sadly I can only stream at this hour. Sarah is only 23 away. Virgie. Where's the N one? Nicole. Oh, right there. Right. Okay. So I think we were in something starting with N. I'm gonna go back to the start. Hopefully it's not a bad move. Thus is this. Hi from Turkey. What's up, Legio fellas? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Arskevi. There. Leaving Arskevi. Now let's try to work out the specifics for a bit. Yeah, he did some runs and he used to hang out in our streams. This could maybe have been useful earlier on, not so much anymore. I'm looking for something to indicate where the hell I could be. We went down towards Nicoclia, didn't we? But... hey, hold up. Direction, first of all. We're leaving this place going north. I can't see, they're so... I need these roads to be like colored blue or some shit. I can't see a damn thing. Okay, okay, it might be like crossing this road or something. There's Ligaria, by the way. Because that's a river crossing right there, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're right at the river. Okay, hold on though. Direction change. Going north. Switching to west. Oh, but then back to north. Ugh. coming into the city from the south. Gas station. Didn't see no gas station. This doesn't seem like as much of a grid road as this makes it seem. But I guess I don't have any better guess. I'm gonna sleep, just wanted to check in. Alright, I appreciate it though. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot for stopping by. And have a good night. Does this look right? Do you, like, circle round? If so, it might be this. It might, but this looks like a driveway. Can't tell what this is. This is a driveway or not. I think I'm probably gonna end up just guessing. It going left and then back right does make sense though, and the direction's correct as well. This is a two-way intersection, so to the extent I can see things, that might be that. Sorry, where are we? It might be this, sorry. River crossing makes sense. Alright, let's go for it. River crossing here. So we'd be slightly south of the river. Here maybe? Let's see. This is this. Yeah, you know, I think I've got this. Should be like right here. Not bad. Decent. Told you it was Greece. You tried to convince me it was Idaho. Hush up. Alright, next round. Where are we now? Africa somewhere. Fucking... This might be the best hint I've ever received. Look at that laundry list of towns. Are you kidding me? Wow. Alright, wonderful. Morocco's 209. We over this way, maybe? Gaborrone's not on the list. Not enough to be in South Africa. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think these are South African signs either. Kang. Mopipi. That one's on there. Orapa. Rakops. Yes, we're this way somewhere. Alright, wonderful. Oh, you saw it? Alright, sweet. Okay, so Rakops and Mopipi are 68 kilometers. Like right here. And yeah, there. My PP. Extrumo or Extrumo, however you say it, should be somewhere in here. Oh. No, that doesn't make sense. No. Yeah, we have to be here somewhere. We're heading southwest, is that? That about makes sense. Right. I might not be able to narrow this down any further, but I'm going to look for curves in the road or intersections. That probably won't show up on the map. Here's a curve. So this curves slightly, and now I'm northeast a little bit. Makes sense for it to maybe be this, you know? It's back left a little bit. Yeah. Let's go this way. We'll see if it curves a little further. No, not this way. We'll see if it curves a little further southwest. So that should go that way. Give me a second. Curve, alright. Oh. That curves to become a straight shot south, so maybe not. Maybe it's this. Whatever. I'll go for it. And before it's none of these, or nowhere near. The largest elephant population? Really? I did not know that. But now I do. Ah, I was actually rather far away. Alright, well, fair enough. Really? This is 70 kilometers? And this is 66? I guess there's curves. You do have this. Okay. Fair enough. I guess you're right. Fine. Alright. US, most likely. These county highway symbols are common for most southern states, I think. See, it might say the county or even the state on it, but I can't get close enough. Oh, I think my hand's starting to hurt. Nevada? I could get on board with that. How long have I been streaming? It's 2:41. Okay. I'm gonna do like an hour steep after this. But for the steeps portion of the stream, I can't read it unfortunately. One of the mountain states? I mean mountain? I think so. Could even be Idaho. It could be Idaho. It's not impossible. 90 miles deep. Anyway, for the steep portion of the stream, I am going to have to go offline on YouTube, so the stream will continue on Twitch, because I'll be streaming straight off my PS4, which can't use Restream, unfortunately. Which is a damn shame, but I will be back soon enough. That's a promise from me to you. If you're interested in catching the steep stream, or the steep portion of the stream, then head over to Twitch and we'll continue there. Oh, the mountain time zone, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, so CST states. Right. Hope Village. Elevation, okay. 4,100 feet. Move to Twitch. It's low, it's lovely and warm. I mean, when you dissect their names, neither one's really nice, because YouTube, like you being put on a tube, like as some sort of product, maybe they chop you up into tiny little pieces and make you a tube product. Twitch, who likes twitching? There's a reason it's a symptom of some serious illnesses. Welcomes you to hope. Please don't litter. I will litter all over my hope. Arizona or New Mexico? It is awfully dry. Artesia, Lovington. Who knows? Anyone know these places? Have a look. Let me know if you see it. Looking for Artesia, Lovington, or Hope. Either one will do. Manhattan, they moved it. Lovelock. Turn on. Lovington, Arizona? Potentially. Jackpot. Let's move in over into Arizona. Snowville? In Arizona? Oh no, sorry, this isn't Arizona. I was in the northern half of Nevada. I forget. Okay. Never mind me. Alright. Name of song? The one that just went? Give me a second, I'll have a look. The song that just went. The song's at, I can't read. 55. Oh, repeat. 31 to 55 is 24 minutes. Most likely either Michael White Got You or the same as last time, Exod Mirage. Okay. I keep always putting the chat into place again a little early. Just a teensy bit early. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one. I don't know if you see anything. 10% inner or Idaho. Prescott. Wickenburg. Wake you up. Oh, names. I love them. Dateland. Why? Surprise. Tucson. Benson. Yeah, na. Snowflake. Alright. Artesia and Lovington. I've seen neither one so far. Valentine could go along with Lovington. Lordsburg. Probably wouldn't be that close to Mexico. Ben's Lake. There was one called Portal. Close to a border. Nice. Albuquerque. Not having any luck. Ah! There it is. Assumedly. Aha! Alright, which way were we going? North. If That's correct. Oh crap, what county highway was it? Was it 8? This one will take you straight to any of these cities. Did I see a junction up ahead? Ah, what are you? Oh, the general sign, I think. Yeah. Okay, I don't see an intersection. Let's go back for a bit. Right, because I start off east to west. It makes sense for that to be Hope then. M. It's not in Idaho, no, unfortunately. Come on. Highway Improvement Project. I'd like to see another one of these county highways. No luck, so I might go back and go the same way I did last time. Oh, they actually do, that's not just a movie and TV trope. Oh, really? Oh, no, we're not going this way. I don't even know if we can go this way, but even if we can, I'm not. Florida does it. Rift better stay on his toes. So this is me going west. Like here, maybe? Ah, just barely for $9.99. Alright, not bad though. Yeah, I see what makes sense. Ah, there you have it. One game done. Now I think it's time to switch to Steep. But like I said, upon switching to Steep, I'm going to be switching to my PS4, and I can't stream to YouTube and Twitch on the PS4. So today I choose Twitch, maybe another time I'll choose YouTube, but I'm going to continue to stream at Twitch, where my name is Daggyboy, so the same name as on YouTube, just add BOI. So if you want to come over and check out the action, I'll probably be live on Twitch again in about 3 to 5 minutes, so hope to see you there. If you're not coming along, then thank you so much for watching. Have an absolutely bang-up rest of your day. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later. Be right back, everyone.